The College Basketball Experience Preview and Picks episode for Tuesday, January 15th. The Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Kalshi. Yes, make real money predicting sports. How about that? Kalshi is your option there. It's available in all 50 states. You get $20 free with our promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, Kalshi, promo code SGPN. So do that. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
This is Martin Cleese, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Experience preview and picks episode for Thursday, January 15th. La-di-da. Fucking great night. I'm up over 25 fucking $100, buddy. La-di-da. La-ti-da. Let's end the fucking show. I don't need to talk about this. Let's just go spend money. Where do you guys want to go? Vegas tonight?
Yeah, let's go to the casino.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. A lot of hate we get there, right? Not, I mean, look, there probably still will be some tonight, but you don't want that smoke. You don't want that smoke here with old Pick Dundee tonight. YouTube.com/The College Experience. Hit that like and subscribe button. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, that's fair. My name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
And you're nothing but a chameleon, lemon-headed, coward, tailless pussy. And I'm after you, buddy. You're going to pay for it. Good night.
Sir, these college basketball experience idiots, these drunken idiots are still picking winners. We're still picking winners. You're at home picking your ass, not listening to us, and we are picking winners over here. I am joined by my co-host. He is the host of the College Football Experience as well. Go check out the episode. We just did the Natty preview tonight. Give it up for Farmer, Staffer at Austin Peay with the Governors, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West Virginia with the Mountaineers. Ryan McIntyre, a.k.a. Park City Mac. How are you, brother?
Park City was good tonight, man. 29-17 for me, 23-12 for you. It's always good to be in the green over 4 digits. I knew it was a good night because I didn't get any DMs or comments. It was quiet on the side. You fucking bitches.
Yeah, I mean, I dominated 23-12, but it's all about the money line tonight.
Yeah.
All about the money line on almost every play. I think I got like 2 money lines wrong. Temple. Yeah. Temple was the one that stands out. And then one other one. Who was it? Either way, I mean, this show dominated tonight. Absolutely fucking dominated. Appreciate everybody. Go Beavs is already drunk as shit. And a good day to you, sir. We are joined by third man in the booth, always serving that high heat on the College Baseball Experience. Give it up for the great Noah Bieniek. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing okay. Not as good as you guys. I will say I got crushed ATS-wise. I went 4-9. However, massive plus 370 money line with St. Peter's. Got Stanford across the finish line there too. I missed on the Cal money line and then the Northwestern money line. But a losing day, but it could have been much worse.
Temple and Northwestern were the money lines I lost. Yeah, but my money lines that I hit, oh my God, we don't need to go. We'll talk all about it. All right, we will talk all about it. And I mean, today was also a big day for the for something we were actually talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
Not advancing the ball on some NBA bullshit. Because
that's not what I was thinking, but yes.
Okay, well, now I want to know what you're thinking. But 3 games, had you advanced the ball, you would have ruined these epic fucking endings. Today's college hoops night might have been the best hoops night of the season as far as actual ball games.
Yeah.
And if you would have advanced the ball in all scenarios, it just would have been an average night. We will talk about it as we go. But fuck the NBA and that stupid ass rule. Never bring that to college basketball. Please, never have this. We need to educate the youth. All right. If you're a parent at home, if you're a grandfather at home, you need to tell your son, your daughter, that rule is absolute WWF horseshit. All right.
Yeah. I mean, in that aspect, I mean, that's another just TCE, you wouldn't have been able to predict it, but we were talking about it the day before.
Yeah.
You got Cocaine Bear, like Colby talking about some random idea that he had heard through the Hollywood windmill of
I knew the story before the movie was being made.
and the trailer comes out the very next fucking day. And then also, like, on the negative side of things, we've talked about, I think, 3 people. It happens in threes, as they all say. Talked about them on the show. The next day, they were announced to be done. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. We got to stop with this. But yeah, just another example, man. That's crazy.
And Go Beef saying Colby's a man of tradition. I'm a man of strategy, and I think that's the best strategy there. The sport is better when you also reward defense.
A man of logic. How does the ball float magically across half court? It doesn't.
At
make
this
sense.
one time of the it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
They don't do it the rest of the game. It's only like under 2 minutes. It's just like this stupid phony kickoff in the NFL. If you got to land in the zone, if not, it goes to the 40 or 35 or whatever. But it would be equivalent to if you had a timeout in football. Go, all right, timeout under 2 minutes. All right, we get the ball on the opposing team's 25-yard line. Like, how does that make any sense?
Yeah, absolutely terrible rule. And it shouldn't, like, anyone that, like, I was listening to a game earlier this year. I want to say it was Corey Alexander. I could be wrong. Because I like Corey Alexander in general. Loved him when he played for UVA. But one of the games in November, doing one of the tournaments, kept bringing it up.
Game is not, he's not it. He's very influenced by the NBA.
I apologize if it's not Corey, but I believe it was Corey, like one of these tournament games early. And he brought it up like 5 times on one call. Yeah. And I'm like, you're killing me, dude. You're fucking killing me. Let's jump into it because we had a fire day right from the start. Yeah, I mean, Chattanooga played Wofford. We didn't touch this game. If anything, we took Wofford. The line did stink. That's something that stood out today, by the way. On my losses, not every one, but I would say the ones that really stunk yesterday, I lost on all of them. Like me going, like being like, fuck that number, and I didn't bet this game, but I think this is one that would fit that because I thought the number should have been a little higher because Chattanooga's been ass this year.
Yeah, I came in and locked up Wofford and you guys laughed.
What? I took Wofford. I picked Wofford on the sheet, but I was just like, the line stunk to me. So I was like, yeah, I'm staying the fuck away from this. Chattanooga 76, Wofford 67. Bieniek ate a pile of shit here, but I understand the logic on going in because I did a couple of these that were in similar vein. Mac, your thoughts on this one?
A nice comeback, second half win. They're down 10. The Mocs have now won 2 in a row quietly. So Earl's a good coach. This is a new group from last year, so maybe they're finding something.
Yeah. I mean, he is a good coach. That's why I said, like, at some point I thought it would click this year.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Then my only regret is I probably should have went money line here because I felt pretty good about this one. But I did take the points and locked up the Cats of Western Carolina, the Catamounts. Shout out to Weehawk as we cash as 7.5 is the number I got. Western Carolina 72, ETSU 68. This was a double, maybe even a triple lock. Was this triple?
It was. I know it was double. Bieniek,
no, I wasn't on this.
Yeah, shout out to that. Dusty Bottoms, I forgot, man. Dusty Bottoms, if you can DM me on Twitter, that's a lot easier for me to remember than the chat scrolling into that. I'm sorry. I forgot. Did it hit? I'm assuming it hit by you reminding me. Western Carolina, man. They're a weird team this year, but I thought after they lost to the Citadel, that's like rock bottom. They got to get up. Good spot for them in Cullowhee. It's a rivalry game to a certain extent. Mac, your thoughts?
And I mean, this is going to be a theme here too. A bunch of teams took their first L in league play. ETSU was undefeated, 4-0 coming in here. No, not so fast. Good win for the Cats.
Very much a theme over the last honest. Like I know that happens early on in conference play. You're going to lose your first game, but it's either been teams taking their first loss of the season or first loss of conference play has been quite a theme since Saturday, I would say.
I need that to be a motto for Dundee. I win. Google me. All right. Shout out to the Cats and shout out to Weehawk.
Colby's silhouette on a t-shirt or whatever.
Yeah, let's go.
Win.
Dundee, land down under. I win. Google me. And I won right here. And we all won right here, right? VCU. This was a little closer for a longer amount of time, but we finally broke this thing open. As they win by 9 against Rhode Island. Shout out to VCU laying the number there. Easy money, Mac. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, they hit Rhode Island in the mouth off the loss. It was a tie game with 13 minutes, but they finished on like a 33-20 run. They're just better. Rhode Island just, I don't know what the identity of that program is. Good win, VCU.
Yeah. I don't know what's happened ever since, since I was gonna say since Lamar Odom, but I guess Dan Hurley kind of got it going there.
He got a couple turnies,
Yeah. Shout out to Richard Head. Let's go. Like that name too, Dickhead. Appreciate that one. Let's go. Shout out to VCU there, and then I did lose money right here, and this is Exhibit A of the no timeout or the no advance the ball situation. So Lehigh hit a 40-footer, banked in to send this thing into overtime. That would not have happened if you advanced the ball. Shout out. I mean, this line stunk.
Yeah.
The fact that this line didn't hit. Like I said, I bet like 5 games, and I bet the side I dove into the stink essentially to the Patty C side of that, where he would just ignore the line. A lot of times I'll listen to the line, but yesterday I was like, no, fuck this. Boston is better than Lehigh.
Yeah.
Well, they banked in a 3 from 40 feet out to get the game to overtime. I know Lehigh had a lead at one point, but still, if you have to bank in a 3 from 40 fucking feet out, I'm going to call it a fucking bad beat. All right. But still ridiculous that this number was this short in favor of fucking Lehigh. Mac, did you battle? You battled me and won here. Unbelievable. You lucky pile of shit. Yeah.
Dude, Lehigh had the lead for 38 minutes. Or 39 minutes. Like this would have been a devastating loss for him. But yeah, it was a lucky way to send it to overtime. But Lehigh.
It's it's the Ole Miss Michigan State March Madness thing that Sean and I got into a internet spat over. Is it a bad beat if they were trailing for 35 minutes of the game, they were leading, and then they lost?
I'll just say this.
Whatever.
In any game, if you bank in a shot from beyond the 3-point line, bank in general, a 3-point shot, to get the game to overtime, I would say you're fortunate, but especially away from the 3-point line, like distances away from the 3-point line, then you kind of know. Now, yeah, Lehigh did play a good game, but I mean, what if they had to do the shot again? Do you think they make it?
No.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's where you could say a bad beat. Shout out to, but look, I mean, I've gotten block battle wins over you on horse shit before too. So, I mean, and I never would tell you like that. I would tell you like you're telling me. You know what I mean? Fuck it. We had it right where we wanted them.
Yeah.
I was pissed. I was like, dude, we were up fucking 39 minutes. We're going to lose this game. Oh, we hit the bank shot. Nice.
Yeah. But once again, exhibit A on not advancing the ball. Then next up, you had I cashed on this 8.5 in Army against fucking Holy Cross. Yeah, as Army loses by 7. Yeah, this was a double lock, I believe. Did not watch 1 second of this, so I'm gonna need a little help here.
Yeah, I ended up not touching this one because this was one of the lines that wasn't out last night.
Yeah,
so
you had to wait until early in the hours. So
what was up with that? That was weird last night. Patriot
dude, the numbers on every, like I said, I'll get to each one that I think was a rigged game because of the numbers. It's just not consistent that every team that had the low number lost. Like, like we talked about, not this one, not Army Holy Cross, but this was still weird that they didn't have the number. And then obviously it lays right on the number, by the way. Like, I think this closed at 7.5. So you're talking, it was exactly on the fucking number.
Yep.
This game is exhibit A. Like, I don't even understand how the fuck they had Lehigh favored on the road. Like,
that's why I took him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, more than, okay, I've been doing this shit a while. You know what I mean? I can't recall it being this blatant and this obvious.
There's a couple tomorrow that we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
It's like, how are they favored?
I mean, but then if I say this is rigged, well, how the fuck can you mimic a banked in 3-pointer from 45 feet? You know what I mean? It's like, it just seemed weird. I just don't understand how you got the fucking number. I don't understand how you got the number. Next up, we have this game, which I think you could also say exhibit number 2. Now, I did not bet this game. Actually, this would be exhibit 3 because of the Wofford game. I did not bet this game. I took Winthrop. Mac, I believe you locked Winthrop.
I did. It was one of my favorite 3 plays.
This is one exactly what I'm saying, though.
Did they beat the shit out of them, too?
But how the fuck would they know this?
I will say Winthrop is pretty good. They've won 4 in a row now, and they're actually tied with High Point for first place. So another undefeated team goes down. They were up 25 in the first half. They just came out, made shots, and High Point.
How the fuck was Winthrop even favored, bro?
It did flip back.
I don't care.
Well, yeah, that's when everybody was starting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all the money is. Yeah.
I did hear multiple people go, "You got to take High Point as a dog." I was like, "Do you? I'll take Winthrop." 25 in the first half.
You heard me say it on the show. Like,
you were not the only one that said it.
You're going to get like 3 opportunities all year to take plus points with High Point, and one of them is going to be in the NCAA tournament when they're a double-digit dog. If they get there, Winthrop might get there.
They might. They're good. Yeah. I mean, 17-point win over High Point. If you had that on the card, Mac didn't have that on the card. He thought they might win the game by 4. You know what I mean? 17.
Yeah.
What was the biggest lead too? They had like a fucking 20-point. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah.
48-23 right off the bat. Made like six threes to start the damn game. I was like, holy shit, they are beating the fuck out of High Point.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to the Winthrop Eagles. Next up, glad I didn't bet this game. This was, I believe, a lock by McIntyre as Thad Mata goes into the Center Center and gets absolutely destroyed. I had this on for a good portion, and I was like, yeah, I got to change this. This game's a wrap. 89-75, the X-Men get it done. Yeah, I think you were the one with bet this game, right? No one else. Bieniek, you didn't bet this, right?
No. Trey Carroll, though, dude. Yet another FAU
29.
deject, and FAU sucked last year. Guy goes for 29 in a Big East game.
5 blocks.
In the world?
5 blocks.
I know. He was absurd today.
That's a nice little homestand for Richard Pitino and company. 2 wins here over Providence and Butler. Yeah, 2 struggling teams, but he's in year 1. He's finding ways. They're getting better. But we got to talk about Butler. They suck.
Porter Moser's looking better and better in Indianapolis.
Good Lord, like, come on, man. Like, it is Pitino in year 1, and you're just getting blown out in a must-win. They're 1-5 in the Big East now. He's done.
Yeah. You better hope he wins the Big East tournament.
Yeah.
Where's it
Next-
at this year?
I'm assuming it's at the Garden.
Always at the
Yeah.
Garden.
Yeah. It was
Utah
like, if
won.
they move this, don't ruin my day now, Bieniek. I'm on too much of a
Yeah.
heater.
That was
If you're
brain
telling
dead
me this is
comment.
getting paid getting played at like fucking
Yeah.
whatever the
Brooklyn.
Indianapolis, or
They
Brooklyn,
did Brooklyn
yeah.
one year or whatever.
Fucking
But yeah, that was
disgusting.
brain dead.
Yeah. Next up, do wish I would have bet this with you, Mac, because this was quite the game. Actually, Iowa had a lead a lot of this game.
Yeah.
Purdue wins by 7. Multiple banked in threes by Iowa here, though. But hey, I mean, Iowa was the right side. I didn't bet this game, but like I said, I picked Iowa. I know you bet it. Thoughts on the Hawkeyes and the Boilermakers in this one, Mac?
Yeah, Iowa made shots tonight. I think they finished 12 of 25 or whatever from 3. So they gave Purdue all they could handle at Mackey. Purdue's been kind of playing with their food lately at Mackey. I don't think they've covered in like 4 out of 5 home games. They haven't been drilling them like they traditionally do. So, but hey, a win's a win. Purdue's 6. We're nitpicking. They're 6-0 in the fucking Big Ten. They're 16-1 overall. They're pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice hit for Mac there. Sorry, what up, Bieniek?
This core has been together for so long. It's almost to a point where, like, yeah, they're winning and they're not dressing it up as much as they used to. It's we're like holding them to a different standard because we've seen them do it for 3 years together. So, but yeah, I was actually quite impressed by Iowa because Mac mentioned it. They didn't miss early on. And yeah, they shot like 48% from the floor. So yeah, it was a good performance from the Hawkeyes.
Purdue just had 3 straight home wins at Mackey, all by single digits against Iowa, by far the best team they played, by the way, Penn State and Washington. That's kind of crazy that they had it like that they weren't able to blow out any of them.
You're saying the best team they played in that 3-game stretch, right?
Yeah, well, Iowa, by far. But like if Iowa's the best team you're playing out of the 3, that's a pretty soft homestand. And hey, they went 3-0, but they did not look good these last 3 games. But like I said, we're nitpicking.
Yeah, they got the job done. They got the W.
Shout out to Steven, says not to bust balls, but Colby needs to tighten up his Big East picks. Well, I didn't bet any Big East games today. You mean actual picks, just picking the games? You know, there's always years where conferences are better than others, but yeah, I took Butler
or just
on the
conferences
picks page.
beat your ass. Like the MAAC notoriously ran him a couple of years ago.
Yeah, you have certain conferences where, I mean,
I've always sucked in the MAAC.
That's always one of the hardest. That's always one of the hardest.
I don't know what Max is.
But there's still certain years where you get hot. You start to understand that conference. I will say this. Well, today, what were the Big East games? I lost on Butler. I didn't bet that game, but I picked Butler. Was there another Big East game? Was there another Big East game?
UConn didn't play. St. John's didn't play.
I guess he's referring to yesterday.
Yeah, it could be.
Creighton, Georgetown, but I didn't bet that. I took Creighton, but I got that wrong.
Marquette, you bet UConn.
UConn I pushed on, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we had 5.5 on the show, but I had 5 in real life. I did bet Marquette. I did bet Providence, too. So, yeah, I guess he's got a point. I mean, how about this?
I mean, I'd love to hear what everybody else thought of the Big East, but if you truly
I didn't think
thought
Villanova would be
Marquette,
this good, too.
Yeah, and if you truly thought that Marquette would be 1-6 right now in the Big East, like I'd love to meet that person too. But yeah, Villanova has turned into a 14-3 team, 5-1 overall. I don't think anybody was that high on Nova coming into the year either. Yeah, it's been a wacky year for the Big East.
I mean, I'll say this too. Yeah, I mean, look, if you look at my preseason rankings, I think it kind of goes exactly short of me having UConn and St. John's at the top. I thought Georgetown was going to be a lot better.
Yeah,
I thought Nova would take a year or two. Like I thought they'd be improved, but I didn't think they'd be playing at the level they're playing at. Marquette, I thought would be better. Creighton. Creighton replaced a lot, so I felt like they're kind of unknown.
I mean, a lot of
They're
people had
still
Seton
4-2.
Hall in the basement too.
Yeah, Seton Hall, I think we all had as a shitty team this year. So I think it kind of reflects that from the start. But yeah, I mean, you're not there's certain conferences, man. There's certain conferences. I'm not going to hide from that. Next up, we have. Oh, but if you want the bad, let me give you the fucking good. All right, Ole Miss at Georgia plus 450, and a good day to you, sir. Money line. Fuck off. 10.5-point dogs. And I took the points and hit the money on the points. Let's go. Boom. You didn't catch this game. It was a buzzer beater. This game was fire. This game was absolute fire. Back and forth. And your boy Store, he delivered tonight. Bieniek had a great point yesterday's show.
He's been bringing him off the bench. That's
a wake up call, but whatever it took to, just get the fuse going there. But I mean, he played 39 minutes, but he didn't start.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
He brings him off the bench, and now he's fucking averaging 26 points a game. It's like, all right, Beard, watch out. Hottie Toddy's hot, man. 2-2 now in the SEC. Beard, you knew Beard would. Yeah.
Rewatch the show last night. I told you this. I said, this is a money line play. This is a fucking money line play. I was on the grid earlier. This is a money line play.
Beard's gonna find a way to win games. They're not just gonna be a dud all year.
Yeah. Let's go. Did the night continue? Well, for you guys, idiots locked up Georgia Tech. Double lock. I stayed away. Dude. Now I did pick Georgia Tech, but Pitt wins by 23 at Georgia Tech. Idiots. Wow, what's up?
So bad.
What's up? I want your guys' deep analysis on this one. I watched zero of this game and just score monitored and laughed. How you doing, Mac?
When I saw Pitt was up like 20-5, I was like, I'm not putting that fucking game on. I'm not watching those jackasses celebrate. Georgia Tech, are you fucking kidding me? You got blown out by this fucking soft ass team?
They can't operate anything in the half court, man.
They're terrible. You got blown out by
so many turnovers. It was crazy.
Terrible. That job's open.
Next slide, Sullivan.
Good Lord.
This was probably my favorite outcome besides my money line dogs today. Just watching this, I was just like, this is hilarious. These motherfuckers were confident on this. I was like, I'm not touching this motherfucker. Right? I am not touching this thing. Next up. Oh, another lock here. As we cash on Missouri. As they win 84-74 against Auburn. Hi, how are you? And a good day to you, Mac, right? We were all over this one.
Yeah.
Nobody beats the Miz when we pick it. Because Dennis Gates as a dog at home is like automatic, I feel like. And if maybe not on the money line, but to cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
3-1. And like you said, they've had a hard schedule. They've beaten Florida, Kentucky, and Auburn all to start SEC play. It's not like they're playing the bottom tier here. So a nice start here for Dennis Gates and company. Put the clamps on them at the end of the first half and second half because Auburn came out swinging, but Missouri outlasted them.
Yeah.
I liked this Missouri team. I still do. I don't know if they're a top 5 SEC team. What I do know is that I'm surprised at how many people are surprised that Auburn's struggling this year.
You see Calipari's press conference? Was that real? Part of me thought that was AI. Part of me check the TCE account. Check the TCE account. We retweeted that shit, but I was like, is this real? Or someone fucking with me? We're entering a weird spot where the fucking AI is so good that you're like, what am I fucking seeing here?
Well, especially with Calipari and Patino, you don't know what the fuck they're gonna say.
I can't trust Colby. I've seen Colby get tripped up by that shit.
I'm just a fucking dude just scrolling down. I'm not gonna look into it whether it's fucking AI or not. Right?
I've texted Colby a couple of times. Like, hey,
no, dude, I scroll down and I see like a dog getting attacked by a fucking and I'm like, damn, is this shit real? And then I'll show it to my wife. She's like, no, that's AI. And I'm like, fuck.
What is wrong with
fucking youth? They're terrible. Yeah.
What is wrong with them? Like, why? Who has time to do that? Go get a job and work, motherfuckers. Jesus. What's wrong with these people? Let me create
this guy goes, go get a job and work, motherfuckers, as he's talking in a microphone on a stream.
Oh, this is my fucking second job. Fuck all you lazy fucks.
Well, at least if you're gonna do it with like some titties or something. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus. Come on. You're gonna spend time showing like a Cocker Spaniel getting fucking destroyed by a fucking eagle. I thought it was real, and I was like, "This is badass! Look at this fucking eagle come down and swoop up this Cocker Spaniel." Right? And then it's like, no, that's AI, honey. And I'm like, really? Kind of made my day seeing this fucking video, right?
Piss myself.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Do some titties and ass or something where I can be like, all right, simple stuff.
Yeah,
right?
All these motherfuckers in their
youth is all
TikTok.
fucked up. Right?
Yeah, TikTok bullshit. Fucking that shit. They kicked me off after like 10 minutes. I said, fuck you. I didn't want your app anyway.
Just come on. If we're gonna do this, go the distance, right?
Go Bees, because Colby's getting old as shit.
Show us some ass. Show us some fucking tits, like you said.
Yeah. If you're gonna do this, if you're gonna spend time fabricating videos, all right, then go the distance, all right?
Have you seen the Grok thing or whatever the fuck it is on Twitter? Like that's what that fucking shit.
Are you talking like AI or
is that
search engine? Yeah, Grok, yeah. I think Grok go back.
What about Grok?
Is this Gronk or Grok? Who is this?
I don't know what's happening. This, just trust nothing. Trust nothing. All right,
Grokk's fine.
Oh man,
make West Virginia go 12-0 in football next year. Thank you.
Right. They got some years before they fix that. Next up, wait, let me see where we're going next. I know why. Exhibit number 2 of why you don't advance the ball. As Moneyline Mac cashes on his LSU play, they actually got 4.5. But as Kentucky basically pulls the Leitner shot. Yeah. This was fitting. We talked about this last night. Who did Grant Hill and Christian Leitner do that against? It was Jamal Mashburn and Rick Pitino and Kentucky. We talked about this last night. Maybe the most iconic basketball play, including NBA. I would say, like as far as buzzer beater, you'd be hard pressed to find another one that I think would be as famous as that one. Maybe the Jordan Utah Jazz shit. You know what I mean? Maybe I still don't think so though. This essentially happened in Kentucky's favor as they threw a 90-foot pass. I don't know, 85-foot pass to the big man who was, I guess, a step or two inside the free throw line, maybe if memory serves me correct. And he buries the jumper, and Mark Pope does not commit suicide. All right, he lives on to see his his twins being born in May or whenever the fuck it's supposed to be, whatever they're due. So what a outcome here, Mac. Your thoughts here?
Did you see his reaction when it went in? Like this.
Yeah.
Like I was like, that's not even a celebrate. Like he's just
I guarantee you, man, he's got pregnant wife. Damn well John Calipari couldn't walk his dogs in Lexington. You remember that shit? Like he was getting shit on just walking his dogs.
Yeah.
You got to worry. I mean, it's like DeBoer in Alabama. I was like, you can't be ordering out. It's bad enough, you're going to be on traveling with your team. I know you got a bunch of money, but your wife's got to be at home. She's pregnant. You got to worry about every time she goes out, people harassing her, But what a win for the Wildcats at the buzzer. Fantastic basketball games being played left and right today. Your thoughts on this one, man, besides Mark Pope's reaction, Mac?
Yeah, no, it just, I mean, I feel for LSU. They led for 39 minutes and 59 seconds, up by 18, had Kentucky beat.
Without their star point guard.
Yeah, they can't buy a win. That was brutal. I mean, I was getting ready to tweet out when they were up 18. I was like, how much time has Mark Pope got? This is getting ridiculous that they're getting blown up by LSU, but give them credit. They fight. Fun game. Fun ending.
Yeah, and shout out to Stephen. Love the Tate George reference there. Wait, that's not it. There it is. You got it? You got it. Lead with it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Huh.
I'm just scrolling through and clicking each.
Tate George had a legendary shot at UConn. Yeah, what a game. Bieniek, this one of the best games of the day. I thought it was going to be the best game of the day until a game later on happened, but
Yeah.
This is right there.
Like Damani's saying right here, in a way, that would have been a terrible loss on the resume, and it hasn't been the greatest start to the season for Kentucky. This one would have been ankle weights for the NCAA tournament resume. This would have been probably a Q2 loss. On the road kind of saves them a little bit, but to just get a win and escape and get out, that was a pivotal point in the season. You're probably going to look back in a month and a half and say, yeah, I got lucky.
Another year, LSU basically runs the table in the non-con, and they're 0-4 to start at league play.
Yeah. Well, I saw that tweet today too. Matt McMahon's like 14-42 in the SEC.
Yeah, I could have told you. Like, I'm surprised it's that good. I feel like they go 3-17 every year.
Yeah.
Next up, we got a SoCon matchup. Pick this game correct in the Southern Baptist ball game against Stanford. Furman wins by 4 at Stanford. I don't think anyone locked it here, right?
No, we thought the line stunk. That Stanford was the favorite. Yeah, good win for Furman. 4-1 in SoCon play.
And then we had a rigged game number. I can't remember. I think it's 4. I just refuse to believe that Iona. I actually, dude, I got this at 6.5, and I still went in because I was like, this is impossible. This is impossible. How they would even get this number. And then Ryder just takes it to him. Like, here's the problem here. Me and MAAC were talking about this. Ryder had not had a win against a Division I opponent. Iona spent a lot of money on their roster for their conference standards, right? And you could say, okay, is Ryder due to win a game? Correct. I don't think I would be as upset with this if the line is where it should be. 11.5, 12.5, 13.5. But at 6.5 is where I say, what the fuck is this? This is why I screamed rig game here. It doesn't make sense that they would get the number. It doesn't make sense that then if it was not rigged, it would be an 11.5 point game or 12.5 point spread, something like that. And Ryder would just win the game. But the fact they're caught it at 6.5 is fucking insane. And then Ryder just takes it to him all game. They're up like 20 at halftime. It's like, FBI, if you're listening, this is a rigged basketball game. It makes no fucking sense.
Ryder played 6 guys, basically.
And Jeff, you're saying Iona on the road sucks, but Ryder doesn't have a crowd. I watch their games. Yeah. Is it even the road? It's not even the road. There's no one there.
The travel aspect, being in the visitors' locker room that's crammed with stairs basically built into the the space or whatever. However you want to paint it.
These kids have been playing travel basketball for fucking decades. All right. I mean,
travel basketball arenas may be better than Ryder.
This is a lock I added on the pregame show because I looked at the comments and I saw.
Well, it went down to 6.5. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Yeah,
the line was moving down, and everybody goes, "Oh, Iona's the lock of the night." Iona's. I go, "Oh no, the Riders gonna beat them outright," and they fucked them off.
It like I said, if it's just 12, if they make the line and then we just have the upset, I don't believe it's rigged. I think like okay, but the fact they knew ahead of time. So they need to investigate this shit. How the fuck was it that low? I don't get it. Like someone proved to me how a team that is winless with 6 people there. Yeah. Right. If they were
20-point lead.
If you told me that like, okay, this was Providence got great home court environment. If they were winless and they were hosting somebody, you're like, okay, well that crowd can get you. But you're like, no one will be there. There's a chance Iona has more fans. Honestly, there's a chance that if you watch that game today, there was not many people there. You can make the argument Iona might have brought more, like just parents of the fucking team. You know what I mean? Going that trip down from New Rochelle to what Lawrenceville? That ain't that far. Unbelievable.
And I do have the bets. Not that bet splits matter, but 90-10, and the numbers moving down. And the numbers, I was like, this is.
I'm telling you, this is how you fund a war in another country.
I
Right?
do love this
Yeah.
comment too from Edward Nuttall saying that Ryder couldn't even score 40 on a team that's not even close to Iona's caliber. Let's go through this schedule here. They lost to Coppin State outright 68-65. They
At
scored,
home
they
in
scored
Lawrenceville.
72 against
Lawrenceville.
Iona.
Yeah.
They had 45 points at halftime or whatever the fuck it was.
They
They
scored
had
38 points against Bucknell.
Bucknell. Yes, that's where I was going next. It's like 49 against Marist. Marist defense is good, but it's still like they
Rigged.
were up 20 in this game 10 minutes in.
Look,
Maybe
I don't know
maybe-
who's doing it. I don't know who's doing it, but think about it. Couldn't you fund a lot of things? There's 360 teams. This is the perfect avenue. College basketball. Isn't it the perfect avenue to like discreetly do this and make a lot of money?
Yeah, we got games moving fucking 7-8 points already
Yeah.
tomorrow, and we had that shit on Monday and the SWAC and MAAC. This shit's getting fucking sketchy with these line moves overnight.
This one was the most ridiculous I've seen in my life, maybe. I'm like, what are you talking about here?
There's a couple tomorrow that you're like their favorite on the
Keeps
road.
talking about tomorrow.
It's
I
just,
already looked. I go,
how did they know? How did they know? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And it's harder to do in football because football's a 90-man roster. You know what I mean? Like, so like basketball is just a big enough roster where I think you can buy everybody.
90-man roster and like there's more viewers for
Intangibles, yeah.
football.
Yeah.
You know?
there is an undefeated team in conference play tomorrow that is a dog at home against a mediocre team in the America East. It is hilarious, this line that we'll talk about here. Like, this is a funding war line tomorrow.
Yeah,
I can't
unbelievable
wait.
here.
Can't wait to fucking look at it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Edward's right here too. Like, this is why we all love college basketball. On any given day, anybody can beat anybody, and that's why we love college sports.
Well, but Edward, this is my point, though. You're right, but it doesn't. Then why would the line movement be that planned ahead of time? You know what I mean? Like, you're right. This can happen, and teams are. You know, we see it all the time historically too. But normally the line is the line. It makes sense. So, like, if Ryder wins as a 20-point dog or 14-point dog, then you're like, damn, what a great win. They were bound to get one of these days. But the fact it was 6.5 ahead of time is what screams rigged to me, because it was like they're baiting money to get bet in on this game. You know what I mean? It's like they're sitting there saying, hey, everyone bet this game so they can make a fucking killing. Just my dumb fucking brain thinking.
I can't wait to see your reaction on a couple of these lines tomorrow, because they are ridiculous. I'm just looking at it right now and go, how? Just keep going. Sorry.
And shout out to Nick. I did his podcast today. Nick, remind me the name of your podcast, brother. Plus 18 in rebound margin. What? Come on. I mean, just.
That's just effort. That's effort.
Just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Next up. Mac, did you lock this?
Yeah, Ryder had 16 offensive boards.
Effort.
Rigged.
Effort.
Effort is rigged. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I should have. Troy fucking drilled them. Was Southern Miss undefeated going in tonight? No, they had one loss. So Troy makes a statement here. They
26-point win.
Yeah.
26-point win by the Trojan men.
The line was telling us that they were going to drill them. The more I'm looking at, because Southern Miss only had one loss and they were almost getting double digits.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I should have.
Cashed on Gardner Webb plus 11.5. So they only lost by 9. Money line was not available, or I would have bet the money line. It was not available in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
That's what I thought they were going to win. I thought they were going to win when I saw it wasn't available. I saw that. I was like, why is that not available?
It's like I waited forever. I stay up I could have went to sleep at 5 or whatever time we got done. And I'm like, nah, I'm waiting for this fucking line to drop. I'm just going to buy some more time. Let me see if this line drops. Line drops. I'm like, no money line. Perfect. But I would have lost on the money line. So I guess it works out for you. Radford continues to go on their rampage to win 20 games this season, Mac. Your thoughts?
This is the softest fucking 10-9 I've ever seen in my life.
They're halfway there, buddy.
How bad is Gardner Webb? They're 2-17.
So bad, dude. So bad.
Oh man, I see the chat talking about those 2 America East games. Good God.
Yeah, the money line was at 790. When did that come out though? When I stayed up, they dropped that number at like 7 in the morning to me, and there was no money line. Then I went to sleep. But yeah, cash there, and then a little lock battle win against McIntyre as Sam Houston State sticks it to Jacksonville State by 15. I'll tell you, the Sam Houston State team is good. Not to disrespect Jacksonville State, which I made me a good amount of money this year, but Sam Houston getting it done for me. McIntyre, your thoughts?
Good win for Sam Houston, like you said. They're 2-4 in league play, but they are way better than their record. They've had some close losses.
Yeah. Bieniek, I don't know if you caught eyes on this one, but
No.
Sam
They
Houston.
controlled this game.
Yeah. They're good. They're actually, I think they're a little bit underrated nationally.
Yeah, they are better than the record. That's for sure.
Yeah. Then, did you guys lock this? Because I picked Coastal Carolina. I didn't bet this, but I picked Coastal, and Coastal went up in to Huntington, West Virginia. Won outright 85-83 against the Thundering Herd. I thought we went back and locked this.
I bet Marshall.
Okay.
I stayed away. Marshall's up and down.
This is the best Coastal team in like a decade. I know it's not saying anything, but it is the best team they've had in a decade. Yeah. Shout out to the Chanticleers.
Good win.
And then next up, I think we triple lock this. Plus 330 on the fucking money line. Peacocks. Easy money. Easy money.
First place, Peacocks.
Yeah. And by the way, Nick's podcast is called The Sports Sentiment There. Check it out, YouTube. All podcast platforms. My apologies for not remembering. I can't remember shit, so nothing personal. Mac, your thoughts?
Yeah, St. Pete's a nice story here in the MAAC. 6-1, tied with MAAC. They go in, they controlled this game, man. This is a good win for this program. I'm always glad when we win a Quinnipiac fade.
Yeah, I mean, this was just the perfect spot for the Aqueduct to let us down.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been hip to this over the years. They've had some talented teams, and we're just like, yeah, they'll lose this game to Central Connecticut State. They'll lose this game to St. Peter's. They'll lose this game to, so-and-so.
Yeah.
It is a free show.
There's been less of them with Pecora, but Quinnipiac does have a tendency of doing this.
Did you see Jeff Sharp's stat?
No.
Dogs, 38-23 tonight. They were barking.
Interesting. We get a lot of hate on that shit too, right?
Yeah, wait a minute. Take the points. Does that mean I should be moneyline McIntyre tomorrow?
I like favorites, Mac. Favorites are fun. They're who's supposed to win the game. Why would you?
There would never be an upset in college basketball, for God's sake. Fucking idiots.
Have you watched basketball? This team's better, man.
Yeah, go ask Gronk or whoever that fucking AI clown is who's going to win the game.
Yeah. Tell Gronk to show us his tits. No, I'm joking.
I think that Gronk can do that thing. He can women in bikinis.
Show us some bras with tits, right?
Yeah, I saw a couple of these, but fucking these. They were made up chicks. So I was like,
stop wasting your time with your Chat GPT bullshit. Show us your tits. No, all right, next up we got. Oh man, this one quite the barn burner here. Didn't bet this game, but Kennesaw State wins by 3 against FIU. So FIU with the cover. Anyone bet this?
No. Another line that kind of stunk. Kennesaw only laying 3.5. I thought that'd be close more. They win by 3.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Next up, easy money, double lock on Fairfield. 36-point win against Manhattan. Boom! Free show. Free fucking show. This is my new thing. I'm just going to be an airplane flying on in to cash, all right? Well, told you the God loves Stags, and Stags cashed for all of us today.
Fucking beat down.
Got it done. I don't know. You guys got any thoughts besides us being geniuses or what?
This takeout gambling. This was a stunner that they beat him that down like that.
I mean, Fairfield at home has actually kind of been like underrated, I feel like, over the past couple of years.
Yeah, but 36.
So, yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't have that on the card. I thought they win like 81-71 or something like that. But yeah, 36-point win. Jeff Sharp saying rigged. 36 points. Come on.
I mean, this is like Marist beating Iona by like 45 or whatever. Like, what's going on in these MAAC games?
Yeah, shot 50% from the floor. Meanwhile, Manhattan was like 3 of 18 from deep.
Yeah. Then there was this one here. I did battle MAAC. This fucking bullshit.
Battle of the bridge.
Yeah,
never this bridge. Somebody needs to detonate this bridge. This fucking shit. Niagara Falls 59, Canisius 54. I lose on this game. I'm not even going to say this was a rigged game because this is a rivalry game. Canisius was hot. I can see how they put them as favorites despite this outcome. MAAC, your thoughts on your win?
Did I run the table in the MAAC again?
You might have.
I am so goddamn good at this league. This is my fucking league.
Tony, there's certain years where I do think you're like, you're in the matrix with all the numbers going down in the green shit. You know what I mean? Like that's the way I feel sometimes in certain conferences at certain times. Certain conferences also, you're just like, man, I'm struggling. I can't get a win. But yeah, shout out. Good lock battle win for you, buddy.
Fairfield over Manhattan, St. Peter's over Quinnipiac, Niagara over Canisius. We've got Ryder over Iona, and then one more that we haven't talked about. Sacred Heart over Siena.
In that game. I did not bet it. I should have bet it. I would have went 5-0 on locks. I went 4-0 on locks because on moneyline MAAC.
Yeah, that's his new title. It's gonna be MAAC to school. Nice win. Nice win. Next up, we had this game, which did not bet this game, but I did lay the 8.5 with Siena and fucking Sacred Heart won by 6. Siena has telling you he's not getting a promotion to Syracuse. They're terrible.
Yeah. Them and Iona. What the fuck is wrong with those two teams? Eye test look good, but they lose like the most bizarre games.
Eye test look good, and also like just on paper, so much better than a couple of these teams they've taken losses to in this league. Sacred Heart was Siena's first, I would say, stunner of the year. Every other one has been like an acceptable or reasonable loss for the Saints. So
Sacred Heart entered tonight on a 7-game losing streak. They go into Siena wire to wire. Like what?
Taking it to them. Next up, Presbyterian in Asheville. I don't remember what we called this game at. Didn't bet it, but I believe
didn't have it. We didn't have it.
Okay. I don't remember what the fuck I picked then. Presbyterian won by 1. Asheville's terrible this year. Shout out to Presbyterian because I don't even think they do scholarships.
They do in basketball, not football.
They do in basketball? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, we had Upstate knock off Southern. Jesus.
The town in the south.
What did our boy Bryson Blaine do today? 26 points, 11 boards. Damn. And they still lost.
Losing effort.
Upstate's better than their record.
Yeah, Richard's he's a DeVries guy and JUCO guy, so I think he's a pretty good coach. Year 2. I mean, I feel like in the Big South, throw out Gardner Webb. I feel like anybody can beat anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, High Point is obviously the cream of the crop in Winthrop, those two, but 3 through 8? Those teams are all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we called this last night. I think I took Upstate in the points on the sheet. I could be wrong, but I didn't bet it. They win in overtime, by the way, 86-81. Next up, cash double lock on the Bearcats by 9 against the Buffs. Pre-show. Did get to watch a good chunk of this. They were in a completely desperate spot. If you saw the press conference after the UCF game,
Yeah.
I mean, I know they've been in desperate spots all year, it feels like, but they got it done against a young Buffs team, which I am skeptical of when they hit the road, even as a Buffs supporter. Mac, your thoughts?
I mean, this almost was a brutal beat. They were like Cincinnati whipped their ass tonight. They were up by 22 at one point. They didn't even make fucking shots. I don't know how they kind of just dominated them from an effort standpoint. Like you said, desperate spot. Had to have it. They'll get another crack at Iowa State on Saturday. I'm sure they'll have the lead the entire game and they'll give it away at the end because that's what they do against the good teams.
Yeah. I got nothing more to add there. Mac was correct in saying like this one out the gates was no competition. Colorado kind of clawed back into this to make it a respectable score, but this was Cincinnati all the way. This was a good response.
Next up, did not bet this, but picked this incorrectly as Tulsa stuck it to Charlotte by 12. Nice revenge game for Tulsa after getting smacked by USF. No one bet this, right?
No,
that's a quality win.
That is. Speaking of quality performances, look, ECU basketball has been shit for a while, but at least they cover games. All right.
Yeah, Jordan Riley.
How many have they covered
a lot this year? They've covered a lot. Remember my lucky cover against Eastern Shore?
Yes. They've lost every game in league play, but I feel like they've covered every game.
I swear they're a covering machine right now. I want to look back on this.
They've honestly gone through the gauntlet too. Outside of Memphis, they've probably played the best 4 teams or 4 of the best 5 or 6 teams in the AAC. So.
Tulane was the last one. They've covered 4 in a row, right? But they've been covering a lot. I mean, they were big dogs in a couple of these matchups. I think they covered against the Bonnies too. I think.
Yeah. Is USF the best team in that league? Did you get eyes on this?
I did get eyes on this. I watched the whole thing.
USF looks the part.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I still think there's some teams that could give them, like, Wichita's a strange team. Tulsa in a rematch, the more times you play them,
UAB.
Tulsa, UAB actually always capable.
Tulane.
I still think Charlotte's a dangerous team.
Yeah.
I think Charlotte would, yeah.
Yeah. I think South Florida's kind of separated them from teams that, if they bring it on the right day, they could do it. South Florida's like the standard, I feel like, and everybody's kind of, they have to say, hey, if we play well, we can beat them, rather than South Florida, if they played to their capability, they can beat anybody.
Yeah. Nick, that's probably the closing line number 2, but also, out the gate, they were terrible ATS. Like, especially when they play like Michigan State and North Carolina and shit, they got destroyed.
Yeah. You have to be bad against the spread in order to get 20 points in conference play. So but every conference game they've covered now.
Yeah,
because you built yourself so much equity in the non-conference for being.
That's what it's all about. It's 2026 is a new year.
Yeah, barely escaping Eastern Shore. That's what causes the 20-point spread in American play.
Then next up,
shots over there, by the way.
Next up, I'm glad I stayed away because Richmond won by 21 against LaSalle. I know you explored this shipment.
Sorry, I sent a shot on the wrong game too. It wasn't barely beating Eastern Shore. It was barely beating Elizabeth City.
Oh, I was on Elizabeth City, by the way. We had no number, and I said, take Elizabeth City in the
I
points
pulled
if
the
you can
Massey
go
rating
offshore.
number. It was like 34. And they almost won the game.
I just knew as little brother, like right up the road. I was like, they're gonna give them fucking fits. ECU's trash on offense. How about LaSalle though? They let you down, huh?
Yeah, it was like an 8-point game at the under 8, and then the wheels fell off. I think Richmond went on like a 15-0 run, blow this thing open. So good win for the Spiders. 3-2 in league play now. Yeah, that's all I got on that.
Yeah, well, I got a lot of things to say right here. On plus 580 on the money line, Davidson a free show. It's a free fucking show. We nailed the handicap. Mason is on deck. I even said Delaware went into this building and won. Davidson is a really underrated team based on their record. I caught them live twice. Charleston Classic. They go into DC, win 84-79 outright as 11.5-point dogs. Fuck you. And fuck you out there. Giving a shit. Because we know what the fuck we're talking about. More times than not. Mac, why should we be involved with the space program?
Yeah, we should be involved with the bingo company because the foxhole spot came through big time here. You get drilled at home, embarrassing fashion as a favorite, then you're catching a ridiculous number on the road. So shout out to Davidson, and yes, bring us on the Space Force program. We'll write that shit.
Yes, George Washington had a good season so far for tournament resume building and whatnot. The Delaware game is probably what would have done them in when you look back in March, but 2 losses now in A10 play, 6 total. I think they are one that you can cross off from the A10 multi-bid dream here, unfortunately.
They're so up and down. Like, they can beat anybody. Like, they look good, but they fucking drop games that just leave you scratching your head.
Yeah.
GW, that is.
Yeah. That's the knock against them. I feel like each year. So
this is still one of their better teams they've had in recent.
I agree. Fair.
How do you lose to Delaware by double digits at home in the I mean, I guess Davidson's not horrible to your point, but yeah. They've been up and down.
They haven't won more than 10 games in conference play since 2016, and I think they're probably going to do that this year. So,
yeah.
Next up, I'm glad we didn't. Well, actually, wait a second.
I went in.
Sorry, I did go. I went in on the Bonnies too. I'm sorry. I thought next was Colgate. The Bonnies. I bet this too, and I ate shit here. What is up with the Bonnies? What was this? Are they 0-4 in conference?
0-4, and they had the lead at VCU in the opener for the whole game at the Siegel Center. This is to your point, this is bizarre. The Bonnies struggle, but I mean,
no injuries.
I'm going to keep going back to the Bonnies. I refuse to believe.
Are you sure? Because they're at LaSalle, who you've bet every game they've played this season.
No, I stayed off LaSalle for a little bit. They did win 2 in a row for me recently, and then I got greedy and went for a third. No, I'll probably take the ball.
What if I told you their upcoming schedule after LaSalle is home to Loyola Chicago, who has started to play better, home to St. Louis, at Duquesne, home to George Mason, at Dayton. This was the stretch you were supposed to win some of these games. Richmond in St. Bonaventure, Fordham in St. Bonaventure, at St. Joe's. I'm sorry, their season's fucked here. Their season's fucked. Yeah.
Now they're going to put the typical Bonnie fashion.
Yeah, they'll play well in the tournament.
They'll pull some upsets.
Yeah. They'll play well in the tournament too. So.
You know what it is it's the Woj factor.
Yep, TMZ. That's what happened.
Yep.
Didn't catch them in the non-con like I thought, but it comes around. Never fails.
Now this is the game I thought we were talking about, which I stayed away from because I was like, yeah, I'm done. Mac, I think you went back to the well.
I did. They suck right now.
They won by Colgate wins by 6 at Loyola, Maryland. I'm glad I had the discipline here because over the years I was just autoplay every time, and I was like, something ain't right in the water up there in Hamilton, New York. So I was just, I'm out. Thank God, because the Greyhounds were chippy all game. Mac.
They are 4-1 in league play, so
they're just not dressing up.
We're acting like they're horrible, but they are in first place in their league. They're just.
I mean, they lost to Lehigh at home, bro.
Well, Lehigh is the greatest team ever. They won on a bank shot tonight. They won 3 in a row. Watch out for those Hawks.
They're just not dressing them up as much as they used to. Which if they get in the NCAA tournament and they had a good year, but they didn't really meet the system requirements, this will be the year that they maybe pull an upset in the NCAA tournament, the year that we don't really expect it.
Yeah. Did you think we're done with our money line parlays, our outright money lines, because Indiana State plus 230 cashes on the money line. Gave it out as money line play last night. This very show. That's why I'm wearing the Illinois State t-shirt, because they did me a solid, phoned it in. 94.89. Great show. Mac, you were with me on this, right?
I did. I had Indiana State.
I mean, what does Wesley Snipes say in White Man Can't Jump? It's hard, goddamn work, making something this ugly look this good, right?
Bieniek, remind me, Illinois State was the unanimous favorite here in this league?
Preseason favorite. They can't play defense.
Again. This is 3 straight losses. Like this is our whole point of view. We got to see it for them to back them as a favorite in this league. We
are gonna bet them on Saturday when they play Bradley.
I saw that spot.
Bradley is coming to normal. Yeah. So, we're gonna take Illinois State Saturday. That's the spot. They're gonna fuck them up.
All 3 in a row, yeah. But it's just like I couldn't believe how many people just thought Illinois State, they're penciling Illinois State as a favorite in this league.
Yeah. I mean, the Valley's good too, man. Night in, night out. Like, there's too many good teams. Yeah,
they were penciled in as a favorite. Everybody kind of accepted it, but I got called crazy for pricking Murray State as my champ here. So.
And Nick in the chat, the second outright win for Indiana State at home, and I was on both of those as money line dogs. Let's go.
We'll see how the rest of the season ages out, because MVC is going to beat each other up, man. There are quite a few teams that are, dangerous in the NCAA tournament should they get there.
I want to take you back to the rig games. We will go back to the rig games here in a second. But first, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. New year, new gear. The SGPN merch store has a bunch of new items for the new year. And right now you can get 10% off everything with the promo code 2026. Get that Mac to School t-shirt, or that Pick Dundee t-shirt, or that college baseball experience t-shirt out there. All right, jump over there. Use that promo code and let it ride. We're also brought to you by Avo. Yes. Make more money betting sports with Avo. That's AVO. Avo is the best sports betting tool that helps you make a profit every time you decide to place bets. They do this by spotting arbitrage and plus EV opportunities, all for you faster than the competitors. And they keep you organized in one place. And trust me, for someone like me, who's betting in like 7 different sports books, that shit sometimes you can forget bets you placed, or what the fuck, where did I go to do that? You forget about one. You can't remember your goddamn password, right? It just helps you. It helps you all organize it. If you're new to arbitrage betting, you're finding opportunities in the market where you can bet both sides to lock in a profit. And they have the cleanest dashboard there. It's super easy to understand and use. And they teach you how to use it with step-by-step videos and guides and all that nonsense. So just pick it up. Sign up, pick the sportsbook you use, and let Avo tell you how much to bet to guarantee a profit. Still unsure? Check out their free Discord at Avo Official. That's AVO Official, and see the success people are having for themselves. Get started today at avo.bet. That's avo.bet. Use that promo code SGPN for $18 off. Once again, that's avo.bet. Promo code SGPN for $18 off. We're also brought to you by Kalshi. Kalshi is a real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states. Yes, all 50 states. You can trade markets in sports, including college hoops, college football, NFL, NBA, NHL, and much, much more. You can even trade props as well, like first touchdown props. Besides sports, I got a ton of other markets, politics, entertainment, hell, even the weather. Check out Kalshi. You can trade anything. New Kalshi customers get $20 when you use the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, Kalshi, promo code SGPN. All right, we are back. And I want to talk about a rig game. This one might be Exhibit A from today. We did all that talking. about the Rider game? Let me give you one that might be Exhibit A.
Lehigh too.
Middle Tennessee. I got them at 3.5, Mac. And I said, what the fuck was this line? La Tech, I think, has been one of the worst teams in the CUSA. Middle Tennessee has been one of the better teams in the CUSA. And I thought, no one goes to La Tech games. What the fuck is this? I'm going to dive into this stink, lay the 3.5. And guess what? They were up 40-21 at halftime. Middle Tennessee was. You're laying 3.5. 40-21. The line made no sense. I would have set this at like 9, right? Maybe 9.5, maybe 8.5, something like that. But 3.5 it is. Well, Middle Tennessee only scores 18 points in the second half. This is like that Eastern Michigan game last season. Remember the first half, they purposely did not show up. In the second half, they scored like a ton of points. You remember that Eastern Michigan game that actually really got flagged by the FBI?
They had it on the money line in the second half.
This is that. This is exactly that game. Because La Tech, with 6 people in the stands, happens to rally and score 38 points in the second half. I don't believe this game. This was a fake game. I lost money here. I still don't believe this game. I don't believe the line. I don't believe that this could actually occur. This could happen. Honestly, Mac, your thoughts on this fucking game?
They win the second half 38-18.
I don't believe it. Like, I just don't believe it. La Tech's been trash all year. You cannot tell me that they hold Middle Tennessee State's offense to 18 points in the second half without it being rigged. Explain to me how. And here's the thing: is like Middle Tennessee. It's not like they had a million turnovers. This is just
Couldn't make a shot.
I mean, they didn't have a million turnovers. They out-rebounded them. They shot well overall in the game. It's not like they really shot it terribly. And, it was just momentum. But to your point,
this is the Eastern Michigan game
like
last season, dude. This is the Eastern Michigan game of last season. Rigged. We just funded a war somewhere. I'm telling you. Some clear and present danger shit. You know what I mean? This is that Noriega shit. Good God. Look, La Tech was 1 of 12 from 3. What? How do you come back from 20, 1 of 12 from 3? Stop it.
59-58.
This is nonsense. I refuse to believe this is accurate. No. Rig game. It's marked. We double lock this one. Easy cash. Tops. Destroy Missouri State.
Yep.
87-72. It's free show. Free fucking show. It's kind of sweat free. Your thoughts?
Yeah, Western Kentucky's damn good in that building. 4-2 in league play. Missouri State now has dropped back-to-back games.
Yeah. Did our day get any better? Yes, it did. We double locked UAB against Tulane. The battle along the mighty Mississippi. 82-69 against L. Ron Hunter and the Green Wave. I mean, it's hard work being this good, right? Mac, your thoughts on I know our boy Brumball for Tulane had a big game, 16.6 assists, 4 boards, but Ron Hunter, I feel like he loses this game often.
Oh, big game. Yeah. He's undefeated. The UAB's 2 games back. Got to have the game. Andy Kennedy finds a way. And now this league is tightened up because Temple went down as well. So we have no undefeated teams in the American. This is going to be a fun race.
ECU, you're still alive, baby.
It's a log jam, and 4 teams are going to get a double bye somehow in this mess.
This is your format, Bieniek. Double buys.
No. This isn't the format.
No, you love that fucking bullshit Sunbelt fucking
thing.
The
WCC who invented that format, they're revoking it when Gonzaga leaves.
Thank God.
Fuck, why?
Thank God.
You just admitted that you literally did that only to protect Gonzaga and their brand. At one point, Gonzaga almost left for the Big East, so it makes you wonder
that was like, hey, we can do this for you instead.
Yeah. Well, everybody knew that was, the reason for that format. And that's why I argued for it, because you want your best teams in March. But don't make it obvious that, like, hey, Gonzaga's leaving. We're going to make this all fair for you guys again. Like, no, if somebody goes on a run in the WCC for the year, if freaking Pacific goes 18-2 in the WCC, they should have that double bye or the.
Well, I don't think anybody should. So I'm on a different side of this, but I see your point. At least be consistent.
Yeah.
Noah Petiti, don't act like you care about the little guys.
Yeah. What's your 5
about?
auto bids? You're gonna do 6 auto bids. We're gonna do a 32-team playoff. 6 auto bids.
You act
for
like
each
you're
team.
surprised that they were protecting Gonzaga. They fucking like they.
That's not actually what I just said at all. So I don't know.
Yeah,
what
it is.
you're talking about. No, it's not.
Like, of
You
course,
didn't listen to any of what I
well,
said.
of course, they're catering to Gonzaga, and they're going to stop doing that because it was a stupid format to start.
That's what I said. Well, no. You didn't listen to any of what I said. So
No, it's a stupid format, and I've been saying it for years, and so is Colby. It's a fucking stupid ass format.
yeah, I know you said that, but you didn't listen. It's okay. Like we're crossing streams right now. Let's get back on track.
Oh, you want to get back on track now? All right, let's go.
Well, you're
As the
crossing
guy
my
that
stream.
debates every other sentence. Go on, Colby.
Well, I picked Bucknell correctly.
I'm debating
even
with
though
a
I did
drunk,
not
so
bet
it's like
Bucknell.
a brick wall
A
that
drunk,
doesn't retain
good
anything.
God.
So.
That's the best time to debate. You know what I mean? When you're having a few Molsons, sitting back.
I got like 3 beers. I'll show you drunk.
Yeah.
Well, three beers in Utah is a lot.
Not really, actually. That's a little.
No,
It depends how you look at it.
Yeah.
That's a lot but it's a little amount of alcohol. He's got the equivalent of 1 beer. Yeah. How's that going for you, by the way?
Yeah, it's all right.
Have they loosened the laws on that at all?
No, you get ID'd everywhere. It kind of sucks.
Dude, I was in Zion. I went I did the whole hiking thing in Zion. What the fuck is the name of that shit? I can't remember the name of it, but it's awesome. The Narrows, right? And come out. I go to this probably like it's somewhere in St. George. I go to this like Mexican restaurant, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't actually Mexican owned. It was just Mexican, but definitely probably a white owner. I order a tequila, and it went complete. St. George, what I learned when I was in Salt Lake City, I do remember the alcohol levels being shit. But in St. George, I ordered just 2 shots of tequila for me and my wife, and they gave us just a glass of tequila, just like a fucking like this big in a glass of tequila. And I was like, this is fantastic. Now I'm wondering if they were doing that because the alcohol levels in the tequila were low, and they're like, well, this dude's a nice guy. And we're gonna fucking load up the tequila on him so he gets a little bit fucked up. Have you had any problems like that? Any situations like that? Hello?
No
lost you.
wonder
What
why
happened
All right. Good
What's going
talk.
on? That shit's freezing.
Good talk. Yeah, it's okay.
It's freezing now.
That's the brain freeze from the alcohol they're giving you there.
You
Great
guys froze.
conversation.
Did I freeze?
The entertainment.
My back. I can't.
They don't call us the best in the business for nothing. All right.
You guys froze. Hold on. Let me fucking refresh. What's going on right now?
So this Bucknell team, Bucknell team is fantastic, and I picked this correctly against Lafayette. Of course, they get it done by 7, and Bieniek, I know you're a big fan of this rivalry. Your thoughts on the Bison getting it done?
Yeah, huge fan of rivalry game. Was not locked into Lafayette Bucknell, so I'm not gonna fake read any stats here, but Bucknell gets the job done at home, and now 3-2 in league, 1-2 in a row, taking advantage of a little bit of a soft spot in their schedule. Something you gotta like after how much they took it on the chin early on in the year.
Yeah, Good work, Bieniek. That was great. A hot potato to this shitty game.
Yeah.
Because this guy's sitting over there.
My fucking shit froze, man. That's why I was like, what the fuck's going on? I can't hear them, and they're just frozen. And then it's like, what do you think of that? I go, I don't know. What'd you just say? I didn't hear you for the last 15 seconds.
Glad we're doing this show.
And now this fucker's coming through my computer because this thing sucks. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I think that fucking Grok guy probably hacking into my shit.
I tell you, something's happening here.
Well, I don't get the break man cold, but they're counting down 7-6-5.
Yeah, I got a feeling. Mac was thinking about when he had that liquid lunch earlier today, and that bartender, and he was just thinking.
The only thing on my mind, Gene, was pussy.
Bieniek's got me motivated now. I gotta step up my game. Let's crack open another cold one. This was a winning night tonight. You know, you make.
Yeah, exactly, buddy. What are
make
we talking
$1,500, $1,600, whatever it was. It's a good night. Good night.
I didn't know that you had to win in order to drink. I didn't know that was the deal.
Nah, you do it either way.
Yeah, that's the best part about life. All right. Mac also was, he was saying, well, not the beginning intro line on this, but afterwards he was saying this about that same waitress.
Why'd I get mixed up with that bitch?
Because she got a great ass. And you got your head all the way up it.
I'd like to take a poll of some of the waitresses or bartenders that I hit on constantly. They probably
No, terrorize them. Oh, okay.
In Richmond, they're probably like, God, I'm so glad he's leaving for a couple weeks.
Yeah. No, not this drunk fuck again. He keeps talking about. They
probably do enjoy the tips though. You're probably one.
They get tipped well. Hey, that comes with the show. It's going to be a circus. I'm going to say what I want, but you're going to get tipped. Well. You're going to get tipped.
Bieniek, you know damn well he's sitting there. He gets hammered, and the bartenders are talking to themselves. Both chick bartenders like, how after his fourth tequila, I guarantee you, he says, honey, foxhole spot. Why don't you come back to my house?
Yeah. Here's
Let's come back to my house. I'll eat your ass. All right, foxhole spot.
The tip's bigger if you follow me home.
Fox, honey, here's what I'm seeing in life right now. There's only about 6 people left in this bar. It's 1:30 in the morning. Foxhole spot you're in. Why don't you come back to old Moneyline McIntosh's house? I'll show you a good time.
You've been chippy lately, honey. Yeah, let's go. Come on. As the bet detective would say, tip big early.
Oh yeah. He knows
sevens
that.
on sevens.
Because when you're hurting later, you ain't gonna tip at all, right?
Oh man, there's countless times where I'm like, did I remember to tip? Oh, that's why I tip early. Because I ain't gonna remember when I'm closing out. Peace.
Shout out to Bucknell. That's our analysis of that game. Next up, we had Texas State squeaked by Louisiana. I believe Clark locked up Louisiana. Did you lock up Louisiana too, Mac?
I did. Raging Cajuns, Qantas, let's go.
Yeah, there we go. One a lot of Mac. Raging Cajuns, cash for it. Should come back to my apartment, sweetheart. I'll show you my pics, right?
I'll show you some Raging Cajun.
What? She actually does come back. What happened to your space heater?
I'll show you the third leg of my parlay.
What happened to your space heater? Fucking foreigners coming over here, right? What do you mean?
Dan Mexicans left my window open.
He's just like, that space heater was made in Mexico. It's like, really? I didn't know they cornered the market on making space heater. I just figured that was in China. Nah, man, they opened up a plant in Mexico City.
I enjoy the nice bonfire aspect you have in your living room. Oh no, it's just the space heater.
That shit did reek. Fucking shit reeked for like 48 hours. I was like, open up a window. Good God.
Next up, I know what happened here. We were awesome.
Like Daytona 500 burnt turn or burnt rubber.
Dude, it fucking reeked.
Guys, this was a triple lock that got home as North Dakota State absolutely drilled South Dakota State.
Friends through eternity, loyalty,
by 11.
Honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together.
money. Dakota Marker. You guys' thoughts on this one, Mac?
I think they're the best team in the Summit. I know the Tommies
agree.
get the hype.
I agree.
but-
They are. They are.
Ooh, they play Saturday.
Fire.
Yeah. If San Diego State's ever catching points in league play, they are getting drilled. They oftentimes are not catching points with that brand name in the Summit League, and it's a telltale sign.
Yeah. Next up, we did lose a game, and shout out to UCF. This was a double lock with K-State. UCF wins by 9 in the Little Apple. Jerome Tang, better call Scott Drew. Get your apartment back in Waco. UCF host Arizona on Saturday.
That is a tricky spot for Arizona.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I was thinking.
After Arizona State.
Yeah.
They made shit here.
That play, and it gets lit. It's been lit there. I mean, what? Johnny Dawkins got him 14-2. This has been a good group, man. I mean, when we previewed them in the preseason, like there were a lot of question marks, but we knew they were athletic and old. But good win here. K-State's a dumb. Yeah, God.
That moon can bounce in Orlando. And Tamus Folks, 13 points, 12 assists, 3 steals.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just getting this coffee out of this cup. Don't have a napkin around here, so I'm gonna have some of this.
The camera is fantastic.
It's going crazy. Oh, thank you. This
Wham,
Aquadente fresh from Colombia.
Colombia.
But bad loss here. Bad play. Should have locked up this next play. And this one stunk. Battle of the Birds. Rice destroyed UTSA by 16. Mac, didn't you bet UTSA?
No, I almost did, though. I've learned my lesson. I can't take this team. God damn. How many have they lost in a row?
They're terrible.
Yeah, they've lost 10 in a row. They play at Memphis on Sunday. I'll probably take them then.
Yeah. Well, this is one of our money line plays, but if you backed it up with the points, it hit as the Temple Owls cover had a chance to win it outright. Missed a shot. Memphis 55. Temple 53. But we still hit. That's why you always take the points to back up your money line play. Thoughts, Mac?
Yeah, I'm pissed off. I thought I was going to get a plus 270 here. But yeah, good win for Penny. And I mean, fucking needed this game like blood. And Temple's not bad, man. I mean, they're in that clump.
Yeah. Silver Bullet saying, Walmart Wolverine, can you share more Patty C clips? Walmart Wolverine. It is a Illinois State shirt, by the way. They made me money by losing today, so I thought it was proper. And shout out to Tailgate Report for hooking me up with this.
You say my nickname he gave me, and you didn't say your nickname that he gave you?
What did he say there?
Strahan.
Went over my head for a second. There you go. I like that. I had the opportunity once of doing the shittiest room in LA. Top 5 shittiest room in LA for open mics in front of Michael Strahan. It was a unique experience. I don't think you guys just don't know. You guys, obviously would never know unless you did stand up. But like the shittiest rooms for open mics, it's different. People just assume like the lay person thinks like, oh, okay, it's a comedy club. No. The shittiest open mics, I could do a whole fucking novel on. This was a place called Marty's in Hollywood that was just.
Strahan was there?
Michael Strahan showed up just because it was right on Sunset Boulevard. He just walks in that place, sits down, and he was about like this place. You're going to eat shit every time. You're going to be talking in front of 1 or 2 people that'll be on their cell phone. You were just going there to recite your shit to understand the beats. Try to make sure you can space out everything timing wise, and you go there normally. But a lot of it's a catch-22. Like some people, open mics are always a catch-22, especially a shitty open mic because you it can sometimes hurt your confidence in a joke because no one, if no one's actually paying attention to it, you can be like, maybe I wrote that and it's just not that funny. You know what I mean? So it depends. It's like it depends who you ask. It depends the night. Maybe sometimes there's people there randomly. Even the shittiest venues sometimes can have 10 people there that are ready to listen. But man, no, I got to give Strahan credit though because he actually pretended to be a fan of like not only me, but I'm saying everybody, every comic. He sat there. This is before he was on the fucking Today Show, wherever the fuck he's on, right? And he actually like was playing the role of like audience. So I give him credit. But yeah, great joke by the way. Do appreciate the gap tooth reference there. Marty's. That was a terrible place to do stand up though. Absolutely terrible place to do stand up. Shout out to Temple. Fordham, St. Louis. We did eat a pile of shit here. What was the final score on this shit? Like 22? I think it was somewhere right around there. Right?
Yeah, they won by 22. We were getting 18.5. We ate shit. St. Louis is fucking good. They should be ranked.
Yeah.
They're ranked in my rankings.
Yeah. And then this one right here, Drake, Southern Illinois. This is ridiculous. Bieniek, I know you locked this with me.
Yeah.
I did too. They choked. Did
you guys watch this game?
No, we were doing football at this time.
No, but we started like second half. To give you an idea, like SIU had a 17-point lead at home against Drake. To lose this game was fucking brutal, man.
Unbelievable.
I know we were having a great night, so I didn't care as much as normal, but this was ridiculous to lose. Shout out to Drake. I don't know how the fuck they figured this out. Southern Illinois, what a collapse down the stretch.
Yeah.
Was this rigged? I thought the line was a little iffy, but since Drake's history has been so good, I don't know that this line was actually rigged from the start. This one doesn't it doesn't mark it as a rigged game.
So cold in the second half offensively.
But this one doesn't mark as a rigged game, right? It just doesn't like Drake's been so respectable as a program. I could understand them giving the respect of the line here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean they have a better record than Southern Illinois in league play now.
Yeah,
Salukis just had their head up their ass. They kept chucking up threes. I don't know what
3 for 26.
Yeah,
that was not good. It wasn't good.
Yeah, so I'm going to say this one was not a rigged game. But we did get destroyed here too. We locked Wyoming, and San Diego State just came in there and whooped their ass by 17. Highest altitude, my ass, they say Dundee. Yeah, impressive.
San Diego State is really impressive. 6-0 to start Mountain West play.
I didn't realize this because I
looked convincing, but yes, they are doing.
They win.
Well.
Today was the most convincing.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this because I was just bathing in my cash from the money line, but from the money line hits. But it dawns on me that like I actually lost like 5 games in a row here. I guess chronologically, I don't think they ended in the same time, but
this has actually been a super soft opening for SDSU too in league play.
Yeah, these teams do that.
Air Force, San Jose State, Boise, Nevada, Fresno, Wyoming.
They got the Lobos on Saturday.
Yeah.
There we go. Next up, UCLA, Penn State. We ate a pile of shit here as the Bruins go into State College, win by 11. This was close at the half, I feel like, right? 2-point game or something, 4-point game at the half, I feel like. Trent Perry had a big game, 30 points for the Bruins. Mac, your thoughts?
Yeah. Is Mike Rhodes going to get fired?
Probably.
If so, he should get hired, say,
right away.
I'm trying to think, like, what's the program that would make sense hiring
This
him?
is a hard job.
Yeah, I don't think they should. They should have patience because they should recognize that they're not a super desirable job. And Rhodes has, coached well at previous stops. But I do not think that they're going to. He may get another year. but
I
I don't think the
hope
leash is
so.
long.
I think you should get 4 years at Penn State. Like that, they traditionally suck. Like you said,
I just don't think right now they are going to can another coach after the football coaching search debacle. So
probably agree with that.
I just wonder though if like you look at what's happening in Nebraska and Vanderbilt and Indiana and football. Every athletic department should be sitting there saying, with their money sports, football, basketball, some baseball, they should be saying, why is that not us? In this day and age where we, can pay players, we should be winning and making the tournament and benefiting as much as we can off of our revenue sports. You got to think Penn State's going to have a meeting about that at some point. They look at Vandy. I mean, I know they're not undefeated anymore. We'll talk about them in a second, but Nebraska within their own conference.
Yeah.
Why can't that be Penn State?
But their fans don't. I can't remember Penn State fans ever showing up for basketball. Nebraska, I feel like was.
Yeah, I thought back in the 90s when they had the Crispin brothers or the early 2000s, whatever years that was.
Yeah.
I thought that year when they were playing really good, I thought they showed up.
Even with Shrews, their best year was 10-10.
Yeah. It's a hard job for sure. So, but hey, it took Hoiberg a minute to get Nebraska going. It
That's
took
true.
him 5-6 years.
They also pulled the plug on Chambers after his best year.
I mean, even Collins at Northwestern, he's gotten to the tournament, 2 or 3 times now?
Yeah. And yeah, like they could have pulled it, but they also probably looked at it and go, we're not going to get a better coach than him. This is a hard job.
Yeah. Yeah. Next up, we lose on Northwestern. This was a tough beat because I thought we were home on the beat. Like the money line, this is the money line we took too. I thought we were going to get there with the points, especially I got 9.5. I got an even better number than this. I still lost. Didn't get a lot of eyes on this because we're doing football. Mac,
I
know you're doing the football show with me.
Yeah.
But I had it on the TV, but I just didn't get the focus as much as I would like. Your thoughts on the outcome, though?
They just have better players. I know that's a simple analysis. Illinois is way more talented than Northwestern. Northwestern's margin of error in these Big Ten games, just like Penn State, is so small. And they gave up a 15-5 run, and they never could recover from that in the late first half. Yeah.
Yeah. Bieniek, your thoughts on the Battle of the Land of Lincoln trophy?
Kind of disappointed because, Illinois kind of grabbed a hold of the lead, was able to take the crowd a little bit out of it. It wasn't crazy in this one. What I will say is Keaton Wagler, everybody talking Euros and everything with the Illinois team, and rightfully so. They've got a bunch of them, but Wagler's been the most important player for them. This freshman guard has, just shot the lights out of it in the last couple of weeks. And to Mac's point, they have a pro in Martinelli, but they don't really have, a depth of guys that they can throw at teams like some of these other teams. Jaden Reed had a hell of a day, but it's just not enough for Northwestern right now in this league.
Yeah, and then we lost this one as Vanderbilt got drilled by 16 by Texas. How about Texas? They just played their way to the NCAA tournament with a win at Bama and the home win against Vanderbilt. They got A&M on Saturday. Meanwhile, the Doors are hosting the Gators on Saturday. Shout out to Texas. Sean Miller found something the past 2 games. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that big fella Vakatitis is playing good ball. Texas doesn't lack talent. They were a fringe preseason top 25. I don't know if they were top 25, but they were at least fringe top 25 on the polls. They have dudes. It's just it took Miller a minute to get it connected here, and now they're playing good basketball. So yeah, I'm with you. I think they are on the bubble now with those 2 wins.
Yeah, they have some physicality to them. Not in the fact that they're big and strong, but just positionally, they're athletes, and they've got some good defenders. The shooting's a little lackluster, but Texas is shown in the last 2 games here that they do have a pulse and they will take some SEC games, which I originally didn't think that they would. I wasn't very high on this Texas team coming into this week. So changing my point of view of them for sure after these 2 games. So
all right, now let's stay in the state of Texas with what I think was the game of the night. Oh boy. Exhibit 3 on why you do not go to that bullshit NBA rule. We're advancing the ball. I'm so glad I didn't take the money line here because I thought about taking the Hokies money line. I took the Hokies in the points, won a lock battle against Moneyline MAAC. But if you didn't catch this game, Virginia Tech, I repeat this. I'll have to say this twice. They had a 4-point lead, 7 seconds left, and the ball.
This is an unbelievable loss.
Right? This is one. Poor Mike Young, because really like Mike Young. When I got to interview him, I'd say one of the cooler coaches, I would say. Oh boy, we actually gotta make sure we actually should get him some medication, I think, because blood pressure has to be
not medication, just maybe a bottle on the flight home.
Oh my God. They have the ball up 7 seconds left. They inbound the ball. The defender for SMU swipes at it. It bounces off of Virginia Tech's guy's shoe. SMU gets the ball. They then get it to 2. And then I'll be honest, my wife asked me something. I went in the other room to answer it. I come back. I don't know how Virginia Tech has lost the ball. The second possession after SMU had scored.
They turned it over right after the inbound. They picked it off.
Again. So then SMU, which has a timeout. Well, they call it timeout. They had 2 timeouts. They still have 1 left. What's great is you don't advance the ball. Thank God. And you get to see one of the greatest fucking endings this college basketball season, I guarantee you. Shout out to that stadium for having the flame programmed.
Yeah.
Oh my
that was
God.
Cool as shit.
So when the ball went through the basket, what was this? Maybe 50 feet? What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, it was right at half court.
Yeah.
Right behind it.
Yeah. So a couple steps beyond half, not beyond going towards the basket. About, how do I explain this? A couple steps before half court. He gets it off and he buries a 3 at the buzzer. Virginia Tech loses. And this is where I should remind folks, when I interviewed Mike Young at ACC Media Days, he said, we got to win the close games. And you talk about this game, you talk about the Stanford game, Mac, that we were talking about the other day, right? You talk about the Wake Forest game. Oh my God. I got a feeling now after 3 straight losses like this, I know they're all weren't in a row, but this is a team to watch. They're going to miss the tournament. You're going to look back at all 3 these games and be disgusted. Absolutely disgusted.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hokies hit for me, but what a game. Shout out to the great Rocco Miller. If you're not checking out his work, you need to be, because if you love college hoops, that's the Phil Steele of college hoops right there. Mac, your thoughts on this one?
I think you hit the nail on the head, man. Like, Virginia Tech just is losing. They have 3 league losses by a combined 6
all
points.
at the buzzer. Buzzer. Like, I mean,
yeah. I mean, they could easily be 5-0. Yeah, this hurt. This hurt, man. This hurt.
They had no business losing this game. You fucking morons. Get the ball in bounds.
I can't believe
God.
I can't believe they topped the Stanford loss where they're up 13 with 3 to go last week.
Yeah.
Brutal fucking loss.
This one was absolutely fucking. I mean, I don't think people realize I had this bet loaded on the money line here, and thank God I was like, nah. My thought process was, dude, you're betting a shit ton of other money lines. Relax. Yeah. And I probably would have been pissed actually had he missed that. And I'd be like, you pile of shit. Why did you not bet this money line? Man, Bieniek, your thoughts on Boopy Miller and the magic that happened in Dallas?
Yeah, he Boopy made 1-3 all game. Happened to be at the right time. Virginia Tech just absolute brain fart in the final couple of minutes here to lose it, unfortunately. And yeah, you mentioned it. I mean, these 3 losses are all fringe, bubble-ish ACC teams, and Virginia Tech donating wins to all 3 of them is not going to help their resume case at the end of the year.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. He has to vomit. Like the fact that this comes on the 3rd leg of the other ones, you know what I mean? Like all within, like, I don't think, wasn't there a game in between, or are these all 3 in a row?
Cal.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Rocco's talking about it right here.
I mean, if you're Mike Young, you gotta have you gotta see a doctor right now, because you're just not gonna make like
the Virginia win. They tried to give that one away too. The triple overtime game, like they were up by like 4 with 10 seconds, 2 different overtimes, and somehow didn't close it out either time. This seems crazy.
What's crazy is I feel like when you get their best game, I think they're good. I actually think they're a good team, but they just can't close out games. Yeah, it's like the best team they've had in a while since I don't know, one of the Buzz Sweet 16 team. Yeah,
and in hockey, what they say is all Swedish, no Finnish. So
there you go. Well, no finish. Let's talk about teams that can finish. From one ACC epic rivalry like Virginia Tech and SMU to another of North Carolina at Stanford, which we nailed. Stanford, 95-90 as they storm on the farm. Who says Stanford doesn't have fans? Harris Barton and his family were there. Front row, San Francisco 49er great. Former great Carolina offensive lineman. And I mean, ice in his veins. What how do I pronounce that?
Corey.
Abuka Corey.
Yeah. No, I was talking about Ryan Agarwal. Yeah, that hit the gigantic 3. I mean, that 3 was the one, but man, in general, what a fucking game. Yeah, Corey, 36 points, 9 assists, 2 steals. Dog.
Freshman.
Yeah.
So I retweeted this. This is a great tweet from I gotta pull it up to give him credit. But this is college sports in a nutshell, and just like the way the media covers it. So Kevin Sweeney, Stanford just beat North Carolina's reported $14 million roster with 36 points from a freshman that was ranked outside the top 100, 20 points from a D2 transfer, 20 points from a redshirt junior who had never started a game until Kyle Smith arrived in 2024. Sam Fetterman, the notorious has negative connotation, but you know what I mean. He's awesome with the MAAC coverage. He goes, and a 23 minutes from a preferred walk-on and 24 minutes from a D3 transfer. And they fucking won this game. They had no business, man. North Carolina was up double digits for most of this game and mounted that comeback late. That was fantastic.
Kyle Smith gets more out of his team than almost anybody in the country. He's a hell of a coach.
What is their record, by the way?
14-4.
I was about to say, they might be dancing this year. They might be fucking dancing this year. Aaron Torres was funny on Twitter. Shout out to Aaron Torres. He was like, who you would have thought UNC Stanford would be one of the most entertaining games of this college basketball season. I'm like, well, dude, last year it was. This is I laugh because it's hilarious that they're even in the ACC, but these games have delivered, and Stanford's 2-0 against Carolina since they entered this conference. Hilarious.
You imagine Duke on Saturday?
Please. We nailed that one as Stanford with the huge win there, and they storm in Palo Alto. Next up, glad I stayed away from this because I know you guys ate a pile of shit on this, or Mac, at least you did.
Not me.
Arkansas wins by 1,000 against South Carolina. Yeah. Didn't watch a second of this game, so you're gonna have to help me here.
There wasn't much to watch. I mean, they boat raced him from the beginning, or boat raced him really out of the second half. Like it was like a 15-point lead at halftime, but then they came out and just completely delivered the knockout punch.
Shout out to Arkansas, and
they're good, 3-1.
Yeah.
League play.
So I ended up going on
underrated, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I ended up going in on this one, guys, because when I woke up, I realized the spread had dropped a point. So I went in on Denver and I cashed against Oral Roberts. If you get the picks page, you saw that I locked this beautiful thing up. As they win by 11 against Oral Roberts. And a good day to you, Pios. I mean, today was just magical. It was magical. Mac, your thoughts on this Summit League Classic?
Good win for Denver. I didn't get any eyes on this, I'll be honest.
Well, if you don't have money on it, you shouldn't be watching. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
On a slate like this, on a Monday, put this on a Monday, everyone should be watching this. But Bieniek, your thoughts on your boys?
Yeah, 3 guys, 20-plus points. Carson Johnson just continues to be outstanding. The transition from D2 to D1 has not affected this guy whatsoever. He's perfect from the line, 11-11, goes for 33 points tonight. Oral Roberts had some life, but what really, kind of Achilles heel for them is at the free throw line. They only hit 11 of 20 today. They've been pretty good there all year. So that one's a head scratcher. They probably should have covered.
I should have bet this game because Utah did cover like I picked them to. Texas Tech wins by 14. Toppin, by the way, 31-13-7 against the Utes. I thought this was a little steep. Anyone bet this?
Yeah, I was on Tech.
Yeah, I had Tech. They couldn't. They got it to 18, but they kind of went through the motions in the second half. It was one of those. We're on our way to a 3-1 start, and we got BYU on Saturday. So,
yeah. Let's talk about this next one because this was exhibit 6 on the rig games. On the rig games here as Pepperdine
pointed this one out yesterday. I was like, if they're gonna get one, it's right here.
This is a rig game as Pepperdine beats Portland 67-63. The line made no sense to us from the start. It was actually at 1.5. I know the slide says 2.5, but when we did the show, I believe it was at 1.5. That line made no sense to us. Scared us off anything in this game. And Pepperdine, of course, wins. Investigate that one, please, authorities. Next up, me and Mac ate shit on Pacific, man, and we were in this for a lot of it. I felt like, man, down the stretch. This was only a 2-point game at halftime. But credit to Herb Sendek and Alan Graves as Santa Clara down the stretch. Got this thing kind of out of hand.
Good win.
Yeah, bad loss for us. Bieniek, your thoughts on your Broncos?
I picked the Broncos to cover.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any of this though, so I got nothing to add on.
All right. Well, next up,
there was a couple of other games that had my attention.
Wayne Tinkle took a tinkle on LMU. We called this correctly, me and Mac. I mean, it's kind of exactly how I thought the game would go. I didn't bet it. I probably should have, but just because LMU, I do think is a little bit better than I thought they would be this year. I thought maybe they could steal this one, but
Isaiah Sy with the career performance there for the Bees.
The
25 points, 11 boards. Yeah. Thank you, Edward. Appreciate you there. 8 rig games so far.
8 out of 62.
Let's go. And Nick's got a great point. I was looking at the Saturday slate. Santa Clara hosting St. Mary's on Saturday. Can't wait for that one. Cannot wait for that one. But then back to us winning and dominating with Steve Alford. This line crept up too because I even got a bigger number than this. I want to say I had 13 or 14. Nevada loses by 9 against Utah State, but we cash on Steve Alford and the pack. Shout out to Utah State, who I think they're clearly the best team in the Mountain West this year. Am I crazy?
No. They're the best team. They have the best resume. They have the best home court. Calhoun, all he does is win there. I mean, what did he go last year? 26-8. Now he's 15-1 to start year 2.
Even eye test. I think the only thing that you could argue that San Diego State's better than Utah State is on paper. Everything else points to the Aggies.
I caught Utah State at the Charleston Classic this year, and I was really impressed. Really impressed with them. So, yeah. Let's go.
That was a gut check win for them too, because Alford and company, they had a lead in the second half, so it wasn't a cakewalk like all these other games for Utah State. I can't wait for Utah State and San Diego State.
Even though Pick Dundee makes it seem so easy, it's not, my friend TW. It's not. So those money lines don't come around all the time.
Well, at first, there's a lot of slates where you don't even have 5 that you like.
Correct.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So Saturdays, sometimes you do. I would say Saturdays, you can probably find 5 every Saturday. But on a lot of the cards, you're like, I don't know. So maybe on Saturday we can. Next up, we have we ate shit here, Mac, as Michigan.
No, Washington.
Wait, we covered this?
Yeah.
When I was watching this, we were getting drilled. Yeah.
No. Michigan was in danger of losing. That's why I was like, I was focused other.
Wait.
places
When I wasn't this like a 16-point lead with like
this was like
5
a
minutes left?
4-point game with 2 minutes to go.
No, it wasn't. 4-point game with 2 minutes?
Maybe like 4 minutes, but this was tight.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a second though. Wasn't this at 15 or 16?
Yeah.
That's why I thought I had lost it. I was like, fucking Washington.
Michigan
no shit.
Michigan blew it open at the under 8. They started pulling away. They got those stops, and then they pushed it.
Still
to
a 6-point game with like 3 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
No,
to
it
go.
wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, go look at the play-by-play. There's no way it was a 6-point. I watched that whole second half.
Me too.
I know when I tuned in. So look, I was watching a bunch of other shit. I try not to put the Big Ten games, those ones, the new Big Ten games on, because they bother me, right? And I don't want to subscribe to the bullshit. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I flick over to it and I go, oh, motherfucker. At whatever time I turned it over to exactly, I want to say they were down 16 or 15, and I was like, and it wasn't much time left because I was like, this is a wrap,
Yeah.
right? That's great. So I'm sorry. I was 24-12.
Washington hit a 3 at the buzzer to cover. That's
sorry. Mac was right. 6 points with like 7 minutes to go. I was exaggerating a little bit, but still, this one got really tight. In the first half too, Michigan kind of just going through the motions. I think Dusty really likes like this rut that they're in. Multiple times smiling on the sideline. Mara completely took over here, which was cool to see because Washington's got some dudes in the front court there. But yeah, he sat Yaxel for like 6 minutes in that first half, sending a message. And then as soon as he came out on the floor, he scored like 7 points the next 3 possessions or something like that. So
I can't believe I hit this game. I stole more money from the world.
I like watching Dusty on the sidelines, just the way he manages and maneuvers every chess piece.
Good win for Michigan, man. I mean, bounce back. It's a road win.
Yeah, they gotta hold serve against Oregon though. Oregon just got their doors blown off. That one scares me a little bit.
Let's talk about us being geniuses though, Mac, because this was at 23.5 this morning.
Bro, I thought Arizona State was going to win on the money line.
Dude.
There.
Easy, sweat-free, double lock as Sun Devils get it done. Lose by 7 to Arizona. Once again, Arizona in Orlando at UCF Saturday. If you want to talk about a money line play, we might have something there. in Orlando on Saturday. Mac, your thoughts on this one? As this game was, dude, Hurley had his boys ready tonight, man. They had the lead at halftime.
Yep.
I kept a close eye on this one, man. Koa Pete, once again, he's a great player. But yeah,
that says it all.
It's
so
just
big, all around. They have so much size on that fucking Arizona team. Shout out Jaden Bradley hits the big dagger at the end. I mean, Arizona State made those threes. That's what kept them in it. Odom makes some fucking crazy shots, and then Musin or whatever his name was making them tonight too. So
you catch Hurley going crazy.
Always, you knew he would. He's a maniac on the sideline. Yeah. It's great.
Great. I mean, come on, 23.5. When I at 10 o'clock today in the morning or 2 o'clock, whatever the fuck time I look, I was like 23.5. It's like, how high you gotta go on this spread? Like, what are we doing here,
dude? Zona had the Sun Devils in all sorts of foul trouble up front too, but credit to Arizona State just sticking with it, because there were a couple of times where it was like, okay, Arizona's gonna pull away here. They'll pull away here, right? No, it didn't really get stretched out much further than like 10 points.
Yeah. No, I did not spread it. I didn't even think of that, Jeff. But next up, I stayed away and I watched Bieniek and MAAC battle in Berkeley as McIntyre gets the win as Duke wins by 15 over Cal. Had this game on. Duke, I guess they were up 8 at halftime, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
Pulled away second half. Boozer had a ridiculous game as usual. Your thoughts, Mac?
Who is this moneyline MAAC guy? Locking Duke and UConn back-to-back nights? What's going on right now?
I think you've locked Duke 2 or 3 games in a row.
Yeah, what's going on? I need to fade. I'm fading them on Saturday. I'll be on Stanford.
Yeah, that's right.
Good second half for Duke. I mean, Duke was sleepy to start the game. I was following Rocco's Twitter. So Rocco was in the chat earlier. Berkeley was lit tonight for that game.
Oh, was Rocco there in Berkeley?
Yeah, he was he was looking live.
There we go.
And there were a lot of Duke fans, but Cal fans did show up for this game. But Duke their size just pummeled Cal in the second half.
Size, physicality. Cal just ran out of gas because of it in the second half there. But it was a bad pick. Knew pretty early on that Duke was going to be able to pull away in this one. So,
yeah. And then the final game on the slate, TCU getting 12.5 at BYU. Easy money. BYU wins by 6. I did actually sprinkle the money line on this too, so I guess I lied. I did 3 money line plays. Lost on the money line here, but we were right there. What was this, like a tie game at the 4-minute mark, maybe 5-minute mark?
Yes, and TCU had a fucking 10-point lead in the second half. Jamie had those boys ready to play tonight, and BYU kind of went through the motions and didn't make their shots. I mean, they shot 20% from 3. So if they're gonna shoot the ball that poorly from the perimeter, they can be got. But Provo did push them over the finish line.
Yeah. Silent 25 from AJ DeBonsa tonight. And I praise him a lot. Keba Keita is a difference maker, quite frankly, for BYU.
Underrated.
Nobody feels comfortable going into the paint against BYU because of that guy.
Yeah. Oh, even last year, I thought we noted when he was on the court how much of an X factor he was for BYU.
He turned around their season. They were 2-4 in the Big 12, and then they put him in the starting lineup. The West Virginia game in Morgantown. They turned around their whole season.
Yeah. All right, game balls. We are home. What a fucking night. I can't believe I hit that Washington game.
Yeah, that's door 3, baby.
Game ball 1. Davidson, hello. You won me a shit ton of money. You will get a game ball. See how this works? If anyone representing teams is listening to this show, if I call for the money line, you hit, I will give you that game ball that means absolutely nothing. But Mac, where you go with your game ball?
Yeah, you'll be on a basketball with our fucking jack fuck faces.
Yeah,
There you go.
that might, studies say that hurts your chances of pussy. Mac, where you go with your game ball?
Happy Olympics. Everybody gets a trophy. Stanford, the fucking tree huggers fucking get it done. What a grinded out win, down 12, beat Carolina. Hilarious.
Yeah. Seriously. Bieniek, where you going? Game ball.
I mean, the stunner of the night, Ryder.
I love it.
That will be the only time they get a game ball all year. The moving company. Let's go. Oh man. It's an interesting one because you could go with a couple teams that did pull these huge upsets or just gigantic wins on the road. That doesn't deserve one. Let's go. Well, I'm gonna go with Chris Beard and Ole Miss. You're a double-digit dog. Win outright at the buzzer. You found something, it seems like. So give me a game ball for the Rebels there.
I like that
Mac,
one.
let's
And
go.
I will go to the Big South. High Point spends a lot of money. Winthrop beat the shit out of them tonight. So good win for Winthrop here to tie it up top in the Big South.
Bieniek?
What was your first game ball, Mac?
Stanford.
All right, I'll give one to Texas. I've been pretty wrong about them this week. So great win over Vanderbilt today. Kind of turned the season around this week.
Let's go. Mike Carter. I'm not from North Carolina. I live there now, but not from there. But you're in Kinston there, about 35 miles from the Pirates. Used to party like hell. Yeah, I was gone by then, but I believe that you partied like hell down there. But cheers to you, brother. We got to get up for a game.
Sup,
all right.
dogs?
Yeah. Me and Mac were there for the Army ECU football game on Thursday night.
I love that.
We were huffing paint in the parking lot, looking for people to join us. Scared away everybody. Folks, want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog is your home for pick'em entries where you could win up to 5,000 times the amount of money you enter. And Underdog's bringing the playoff magic all playoff long to the NFL playoffs. Every playoff weekend, open the Underdog app, see what promos are waiting for you. And look, Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play $5, get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCESGPN. So do that and let it ride. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm has been crushing it in the NFL this season, especially on props. Last season, they were even better on the playoff props. 22-12 on reception props, 6-1 on the pass touchdown props, 9-4 on rush yard props, 2-0 on the interception props, all in the postseason. It's super easy to sign up. Run predictions off the house model, or you can make your own and mess around with those sliders that they offer. Looking to go premium? Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. That's Rhythm, RITHMM. Download it. Use that promo code SGPN25. All right. We are back and ready to attack. And you don't want that. Here we go. I just fucked up the whole show. Put it on this slide. I didn't put it on the other one. Who cares, right? We're good. We can just do it from here. UMBC. Let's take it on Bryant. Bryant is laying 3.5 points. What? Because when we made this slide, UMBC was a 2.5 point favorite. What, 3 hours ago? So this thing has swung 5 points, 6 points,
Based
6
off what?
points.
Based off what?
Shout out to Coach Alvin, by the way, giving us $7. Do you guys do straight bets or parlays? Try to figure out a good strategy. I highly recommend straight bets. I occasionally do the parlay front.
The only
straight bets or
parlay-
money line straight bets. Yeah.
The only parlay strategy that I subscribe to is the lottery ticket, is what I tend to call it. Is, I know my parents are lottery players. I'm sure you've got friends or buddies or maybe yourself a lottery player, that $2 ticket that can turn into a couple hundred for you, or however you want to, shoot for the moon. I tend to think that I can predict a basketball game a little bit better than I can predict what ball is going to pop up in a little bit of a ping pong ball machine, So that's the only one that I would typically subscribe to.
Yeah. Shout out for the $7 donation though, Canadian. Coach Alvin kicking ass for us. Yeah,
he may have counted for the translation from the Canadian dollar to the American dollar.
Who knows? Either way, we're grateful. Grateful. Appreciate you donating. It all helps us, folks. Wanted to talk about Edward in the chat here. Is it possible to get an SGPN community poll on the picks page? I can look into that.
Yeah.
I can look into that. I don't know, but I don't know that answer right now.
We struggle to just get all the games on the picks page.
I mean, we have a great back and forth. If you're new listening to us, we do employ a third-party company that does it for a lot of people. Like they're doing the same shit for CBS Sports and stuff and USA Today and.
Yep.
But we have had a hilarious back and forth at times. This line makes no fucking sense. Bryant is now the 3.5 point favorite. So guess what? I will take Bryant. No bet.
There is a 2.5 out there.
Either way, it's ridiculous. It's a 5-point swing in 3 hours. Why? I'm checking the injury report right now.
There ain't going to be no injuries.
Nothing. I see nothing.
Lock.
Why? Should we just bet this blindly? I mean, I made so much money tonight. I don't give a fuck, right? We should just go in, right?
Don't fight it. Yeah. Don't fight it.
Let's go.
Bryant lock.
Let's go. Bryant Bulldogs. I'll take the -2.5. Where's that at?
MGM.
All right.
UMBC's undefeated in league play. Bryant hasn't won a
ridiculous.
game. Yeah. So take the team laying points all of a sudden. Bryant rolls. Lock.
How did they get this?
Bieniek, what you got in this 6-point line mover? It's flipped by a touchdown.
Yeah.
Dayton lost by 6 UMBC lost by only 6 at Dayton. Bryant's laying half of that.
Don't fight it.
Yeah.
Go the distance.
No, give me the fucking points to the UMBC.
He just can't help himself. That was me yesterday, buddy.
Do it, man.
That was me yesterday. I learned because even though I had a great day yesterday, when I look back at like 70% of my losses, it was the ones that I was just naive. I was just like, no,
guys
can't
in
be
these
possible.
Favorites, man. What are you doing?
Hey, it's a favorite day tomorrow. So take the team. It's gonna be a favorite day. So take the team that's 5-12 on a 3-game losing streak, laying points. It'd be a sicko to take this one.
These Bryant Bulldogs are smashing tomorrow.
Oh, no doubt.
I might buy season tickets. Next up, New Mexico State's at Liberty. Liberty's laying 8.5. This is a great game in a way, but you're like, this is a far fucking trip, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My first thought is we got to take the 8.5, but this conference is like wannabe Big Ten with this shit.
All the
Las
home court
Cruces
environments are really good too.
So what are you flying into Dulles? You're flying into Dulles. You're going. You got to Las Cruces. You have to take an hour bus ride to El Paso, I would assume, or are you busing to Albuquerque and taking the flight to Dulles?
Home then teams straight up right now are 26-8 in the Conference USA, and there have been just 8 close games of 4 points or less in this league so far this year.
So what, you go into Dulles and then you're taking a bus again, another 2 hours? Like, that's a fucking brutal travel spot. I'm just, what is the best way to get to Lynchburg? You fly into Richmond?
Nah, I mean, that's 2 hours just like Lynchburg. Isn't there Airport by Lynchburg? Here.
From El Paso, though? I just think they're probably doing Dulles and busing, if I had to bet.
Probably.
Everything, I mean, Dulles goes everywhere. So
maybe you fly from El Paso to DC, DC to Charlottesville, and then bus hour.
Maybe that seems more expensive, though.
You could probably fly into Richmond, too.
Yeah, I mean, Richmond's going to be a 2-hour bus ride to Lynchburg.
Yeah.
I still got to take the points. Right? I just feel like they could stay within this number. Liberty bleeds the fuck out of the clock. Tony Bennett ball. No bet, because that's about as rough as a road spot as you can get in the conference. Mac, what are you doing here?
I'm locking New Mexico State. They just dropped a home game to Middle Tennessee in disappointing fashion. I think Hooten's going to rally the boys here. I think this is going to be a tight game. I think Liberty's going to win. I think it's going to be like that Kennesaw game. National TV game here, too. CBS Sports Network. Yeah, give me the points. Give me the points, man. Give me New Mexico State. I like this team's, their physical, their size. I think that they stay in this thing. Liberty wins by 5 or 6.
Money line, Mac, lock it up. The Aggies of New Mexico State. Bieniek?
Liberty. Liberty for travel. Liberty more dynamic offense. Liberty, all of the above.
All right, next up. Technology of New Jersey is heading to Lowell, Massachusetts.
Oh, so this line did come back.
Yeah, I just noticed that. What the fuck is going on here in this? What was it when before we went live? We were talking about this.
Bro, NJIT was laying a point.
What the fuck is happening? How can it go from at midnight -5.5 Lowell to NJIT favored by a point back to 5.5?
It opened at 7.5.
This is all ridiculous. I don't know. I'm terrified of these games. But I do think Lowell's better than NJIT, so I will lay it. No fucking bet on this fucking game. Flag this game. Yeah. Flag this game. It's all over the place.
I got the line opening at 8.5, Mac.
Is it 8.5? Jesus Christ.
It opened at 8.
And it went all the way to NJIT -2.5. That had to be a typo, right?
No, there's some manipulation of the market. Bring the line down so somebody can hammer it.
Something's up. This is a rigged game. This is another rigged game. Don't touch this one. Because I don't even understand which way they would rig it. Like the Bryant one, we're like, that's a rigged game for Bryant. This one, all over the fucking place.
UMass Lowell's undefeated in first place, and they were catching points at home to NJIT. Like, what?
But it quickly adjusted back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll take NJIT. This makes no sense.
Yeah, this is honestly they are one of the things that we should be locking up here is Avo here, because the arbitrage on this game specifically, they're gonna make a killing. Betting both sides, you're gonna destroy probably in this, unless it's a 30-point game. Yeah, maybe the best middle of the season.
So they got NJIT plus 8.5, 7.5, whatever they got, and then they got Lowell plus 2.5.
What the fuck is going on here, man? Oh man, Bieniek, who are you taking in this filthy game?
Yeah, I'm gonna take NJIT, but I'm staying far, far away. I'm just searching the Twitter.
There's a couple more of these, man. I'm telling you. Oh yeah,
Mercer is taking on the Key Dets. It is not a Saturday, so those Key Dets will not be at this game. Mercer's laying 9.5. I will lay it, but no bet. Mac, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I mean, Mercer coming in here, nice couple home wins. Give me VMI as a chippy dog here at home. No bet for me.
Bieniek
on Saturdays.
Yeah, this is a little too many for me with on the road in a midweek and a sleepy type of game against VMI for Mercer. So I'll take the points. I don't love it. Yeah.
All right, next up. Rivalry game here to a certain extent. I think it's developed. JMU's heading to Appalachian State. App State laying 1.5. I'm gonna go in on App State. JMU just won. Didn't they win at the buzzer, or like right, real close to the buzzer against Marshall? Did they have a game in between there?
Yeah, they beat Old Dominion by 1.
Oh, and they came with that back from 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. App State minus 1.5. Lock. Done. Mac?
I like the spot for App State. I mean, they hadn't played it at home since mid-December, so I think they're ready to rock and roll. I'll join you at App State lock.
Double lock on the Mountaineers. And shout out to Darius Jones. Over 2,000 watching, only 60 likes. What the fuck is wrong, you sorry motherfuckers? Yes, he is right. You know, I'm not one to come in here and ask for money. You know what I mean? But we do ask for fucking likes and subscribes. And if you could just grab your phone, even if you don't listen on the podcast front and you watch the show on YouTube, just grab your iPhone or whatever fucking phone you use, or your wife's phone or your uncle's phone or your friend's phone, and just hit the subscribe button. That helps us. That helps us. All right? I mean, that's the least we could. I mean, we had an amazing night, and I honestly, an amazing season. To tell you the truth, like, I will put it like this. I think we're further ahead than, or at least for myself speaking, because I told you Feast Week could shit on me sometimes. I hadn't had a losing week until this past week. And even with that was before the Sunday card. I actually think I broke even for the week. So I don't think I've had a losing week on the season yet. Because the Sunday card was fire when I was barfing and I wasn't on the show, but I killed it on the Sunday card. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this year we've been better than the past couple of years thus far. Yeah.
Well, and look, conference plays when we feast, home dogs. I mean, that's when they hit. Yeah, wow. 2,000 people watching. How about that, Bieniek?
It's just crazy though, because it's like you would think. Like I said, we're not Vegas Dave over here selling our picks. Dial 1-800-PICK Dundee. If you dial 1-800-PICK Dundee, you are gonna have a great time. But look, we're not doing that shit. I'm not sitting here saying, that's all horse shit, if you ask me. You know what I mean? But I mean, at least you could do is just help us out with a like, subscribe, some shit like that. Leave us a 5-star review on iTunes or something that will help us. We have had sponsors that told us previously that they've looked at that shit, like the comments and stuff in the, the reviews or whatever the fuck. But, if not, it's all good. We'll be here tomorrow. As long as, the Russians don't attack us again. Bieniek, what are you doing here in Boone, North Carolina?
Yeah, I was going down a rabbit hole on Twitter of the market today. I think just somebody was commenting, just has to be some type of error in the extra games market, because there's no other way to rationalize or make it make sense. The 2,000 viewers thing too. I think this isn't the first time it's happened with us. I think YouTube changed once again, like how they're operating or whatever. I think that's how many have tuned in throughout the live stream, which would make more sense, because I don't think it's 2,000 live watching currently. Sorry to raid on the parade for this game, though.
Oh, fantastic, buddy!
I'll take App State you on
to
win at home.
It's good. Glad to know that you. This is thank you, because I see 2,363 people watching live, but you're just shitting on us now, saying actually, Dundee, there's about 12, and they're all in the chat, and you're not great at what you do, and okay.
Sorry to rain on the parade, guys, but yeah,
I see 2,000. That's what I've got.
Yeah, we all see the same number.
I didn't make up that number.
How many have tuned in throughout the entire show?
Oh,
okay. Well, that would still be accurate then, right?
just not all in the lobby commenting and watching live. So
I want to talk to shout out to Jeff. Jeff's the hold on, go back.
well, I'm just
Go
saying
back.
red wine time.
All right.
And
I
Okay.
see on
Okay.
YouTube right now 1.7K watching.
See, there we go. Jeff, for those that ride your bets, what do you normally place on money line bets, full or half? I normally do half. I know the other day you had called me out on that. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. Normally, I would say I'm pretty consistent at doing $50 money line plays, right? Now, if I'm making a lot of money the night before or the day of, I can get a little crazy. I'm not going to bullshit you. Like, I just made a shit ton of money tonight. If I see a play I like, I might. Another thing is, like, obviously, if I'm intoxicated, I'm more likely to throw more money at a game if I love it. But I stay pretty consistent at that. I would say that. I would say about 80 to 90% of the time, I stick to that. Occasionally, I will throw more on. Like, a perfect example was the ECU Pitt football game. I don't know when I did this because I was consuming over the holidays. Because I had on our bowl preview, I said, "Yeah, take ECU money line," but I didn't. I threw like $50, I think, on that when I did that show. But somewhere during the holidays, I placed a much larger wager on East Carolina on the money line, and
We've all done that.
and then I when it hit, it really fucking hit, and I was like, "Oh shit, there we go." But look, sometimes I like. It's not me just being shit faced. It can sometimes just be if I am up a lot of money. It's a natural thing. I think this is why casinos stay open. Is like sometimes you just throw in, but I would say most of the time I stick to that. I try to stick to that. Sometimes you can. When that one Saturday, I think it was last year or the year before, when I started out 16-0 on that Saturday, my first 16 bets, I had like 30 bets going, but obviously. I started out 16-0 and my 30 bets went to like 50 bets because I was like, holy shit, I can't lose. Right. And
Dancing on the moon.
Yeah. And I still had a great day that day, but I definitely was throwing away some money. I hope that answers the question. There was another one I wanted to get to there. Where the fuck was that? Shout out to Red Wine, by the way, giving us 25 euros. Doesn't matter how many watch. Yeah. When you're on top, you're on top. Amen. I mean, hold on. Where was that? Where was that clip? Because I wanted to talk about. Shout out to Josh, by the way. Love the Budweiser mugs. I'll have to rep that again tomorrow, hopefully. Revive. I want to talk about Revive Red Drive Garage. First time catching a live show. You guys rule. My dad recently passed. You guys are one of the few things that make me laugh. Keep it up, fellas. Well, dude, first off, love and condolences to your dad. May he rest easy in paradise, man. And I can tell you, one of the reasons why I moved back to the East Coast, my father retired and moved to North Carolina to be close to his grandkids, my brothers. I'm not there yet, thank God. But at the same time, I can see my dad's age declining in front of my eyes every day. And it's one of those things that just, he's like, I'll just put it like this. Like, if you're not there, my wife's parents are much younger. Right. So I try to explain it to her that, like, you see it every day within you and you're like, God damn, he just looks, he looks, mortal now, you know what I mean? Like, you're seeing certain things and you're like, don't get up on the fucking ladder, dude. I got this. You know what I mean? Like, don't do this. And, with every day I realize that time is something that's not given to us all, and you just gotta take advantage of every moment, man. So, I can feel you there, even though my dad is not there yet, thank God. But, may he rest in peace, man. Cause I know it's been on my mind a lot over the past 2 years. I'll put it like that.
Yeah, well said. And yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people can relate, and whether it be grandparent or even direct parent. And I just wanted to point out this too. Like, I was going to correct you, and then I wanted you to finish. I believe that's Revive Redrive Garage. So like they fix up cars so you can just take them back.
Oh
on
shit!
The road.
Red Vive. Only me would say, "Hey, that's Revive Red Vive." Sorry about that, buddy.
Cool.
Yeah,
and it looks like an actual YouTube channel. So
yeah. Sorry, brother. Even worse. I'm trying to fucking be heartfelt to you, bro, and fucking up your own business. Anyway, Keith Cole, thank you, man. $10. Don't forget the parlay, Dundee. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, we're grateful, brother. We're grateful for all the donations, everyone viewing, whether it's 20,000, whether it's 20,000, 2,300, or fucking 2 people. All right.
Colby was recording the show, doing the show, talking to a brick wall with nobody else.
100%, and it really was a brick wall. At the time, I was actually had my table lined up directly at a brick wall, and let me tell you, I would be happy when I saw 17 downloads from the day before being 10. I'd be like, Dundee, you're making a difference, right? Next up, Binghamton is at Albany. Here we go again. The slide was made at midnight. Albany laying 6.5.
All of these games are in the America East, by the way.
Mac, what is the current line in the I-88 rivalry that is Binghamton and Albany?
Albany's laying 2.5. It actually crossed over 0 as well. Binghamton was laying 1.5 at one point.
Opened at 8.5.
Yeah. This is a rigged game, guys. This is a rigged game. So what is it currently again? I'm sorry. Is
Albany's laying 2.5.
And there's another America East game coming up that's the exact same way. I just feel like somebody's doing something to the market in a specific conference, and it's a connected effort.
I'll take Albany, no bet, and love and condolences, Clark, to your pops as well, to all the dads out there, man, that make us into the people we are today, and moms as well. Man, this line, I do not bet this fucking game, guys. What are you doing here, Mac? You gonna bet this?
I think I am. Give
what
me
are you doing?
The golf course. Binghamton, 3 straight single-digit losses in league play here. I think the rig is right. It's rigged for Binghamton. Binghamton's going to beat Albany outright tomorrow.
I think you could be right, man. Part of me is all right, dude. I got extra money after tonight.
This line is hilarious.
What the hell is going on, dude? This honestly, like, this was not happening 5-6 years ago. Not even last year. Last year's, I don't think it was like.
Last year we started to point it out a lot more. But this is a concentrated effort on one specific group of teams.
I'll join you on this golf course. I can't believe I'm betting the golf course. I think like you go back like a month. I'm like, this is the worst team in college basketball. I'll never bet on them the rest of the year. And then here I am doing this. I'm
on the Danes.
Yeah. Shout out to MJ9ECL too, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Man. Love and best wishes, man. Yeah. I mean, shout out to all the dads and moms. Some of the moms that had to play the dad role. Next up, we had Bob Morris and Ooey Pooey. Don't do this to me. Bob Morris laying 4.5 or 5.5. Shop around.
Oh my God.
Fuck off, Ooey Pooey. Bob Morris got to beat them. No bet.
IUND coming in here 0-8 in league play.
I'm still taking Bob Morris. No bet, though. I will not bet this game. You will not trick me into betting this game. All right. I think Ooey Pooey is terrible. When I watched them play defense, they're maybe the worst team in the nation. Mac, what are you doing here?
They're going to get one of these. I think it's going to be this one. They've played 5 out of 6 on the road. What kind of schedule is this? They're finally back home. Give me Ooey Pooey lock. Money line this. They're going to beat Robert Morris.
I'm going to lock up the over. Cocktail Napkins got it at 164.5. You look at the last 4 games for Robert Morris, they've given up 79, 77, 96, and 79. With the down and back nature of the system in IUND, I think this one goes over.
Phoenix locking up the over on the 75th Ooey Pooey game this year. MAAC locking up Ooey Pooey for the 45th time this year on the money line. Look, I wish you the best. As someone that's not going to bet this game, I'll be rooting for you guys. Actually, depends on my mood at the time. Sometimes I'm like, fuck these guys. Right? I want to see them lose so I can make fun of them. But I'll try my best to be in a positive mood, guys. Next up, the Citadel is at Greensboro. All right. Hear me out, Mac. The Citadel just won.
Yeah.
Greensboro's been trash, but they're 9.5-point favorites.
They've been getting better in league play, though.
Wait, what are you talking about? They just lost by 1,000.
Greensboro.
I think we should lock Greensboro right now. I think we should lock Greensboro laying 9.5.
I mean, I agree. Well, because Greensboro was horrible to start the year. Like
the line is ridiculous. They're terrible in the conference. So why would you even do this?
I mean, Citadel's really bad.
I understand that, but they're fresh off of a win. I think the line is telling you this is like Troy Southern Miss to a certain extent. Like
I think it's the right spot. I agree with you.
Let's go.
No, I'll go in on it.
Triple
Let's go.
Triple lock. There we go. Triple lock
Cocktail
on
Napkins
UNC
got
Greensboro.
that one at 12.5 for UNCGs, and it's a good spot for Citadel to maybe have a little bit of a come down after a win. So
triple lock on the Spartans. UNC Greensboro. Next up, Old Dominion's at Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern's laying 6.5. I'm gonna lay it with Georgia Southern here too. No bet though, because ODU's been kind of random. But backbreaking loss against JMU, up 20, lose by 1. Now you got to go down to Statesboro. It's not a rivalry game. Southern just lost after 8 straight wins. I feel like it was. I think Southern bounces back, beats them. Not confident enough to lock this thing up though, because ODU is chippy enough to stay within this number. In the Sun Belt, normally you take the points. Not gonna. Give me Southern. Mac?
I'm going to lock up Georgia Southern coming off the loss. Back at home, they just played 3 road games. I think that this team is pretty damn good. So they got that loss out of the way. Refocus here. I think they drill ODU. Double digits.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Eagles of Georgia Southern. Jeff Sharp joining them. Bieniek?
I'll take Georgia Southern. Kind of agree with you on the angle that I do think that this team has been pretty good this year. It has been a weaker schedule that they've played so far, but from what I've seen, they've played much better than ODU up until this point of the season. So I'll go Eagles as well.
Next up, North Carolina A&T's at William & Mary. All right. We got to have a conversation. So well, they've lost like 3 or 4 in a row on the road, whatever it was. That road trip they went on, they got smashed. They're coming back home, and this is a gigantic spread against a respectable, in my opinion, a respectable A&T team who's only like 3 or 4 wins less than the Tribe. I see it at no, I'm sorry, it's 12.5 still.
12.5.
What the fuck is this number? And should we bet William & Mary? Because I don't understand how this number is so high.
They love William & Mary because they fucking play so fast. But
I mean, I like them straight up, but the model kind of likes them as well. A&T's had some life this year. I think
I've been impressed by A&T this year.
Yeah,
I'm betting A&T. This is too many.
That's my pick too.
A&T also a little bit of a desperate spot. They've lost 4 in a row, but like they lost by 4 to Elon. They lost by 1 to Stony Brook. Lost a tough game to Northeastern. Single-digit game against Wilmington. Like they've been chippy. There's the chippy reference, everybody.
I'm gonna stay away, but give me William and Mary because this line makes no fucking sense.
Bill and Mary wins by 6. 8. I'll go 8. I'm locking A&T. Too many.
On the line, McIntyre. Locking up the Aggies of North Carolina A&T. Shout out to Terrell Furman Jr. and Locke Smith. Friends of the program. Next up, Hofstra. Heading to Stony Brook. Oh, boy. Where, the first thing that jumps out is
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
Hofstra's laying 7.5 at the Brook.
Undefeated Hofstra.
What happened last year? Stony Brook beat him outright. I'm locking up Stony Brook plus 7.5. Sprinkle the money line. Sometimes it takes an in-state foe, even though I don't feel like this is a true rivalry. I know this is Battle of Long Island, but I don't know. I don't feel like this is historically a great rivalry, but maybe I'm just not educated on it. Moneyline play, guys. Moneyline play. I'm seeing that at plus 300, plus 280. Shop around. Mac?
Yes, so Stony Brook's another team that's kind of drawing the short end of the stick with the schedule with all these road games. I mean, they finally got a home game Saturday. They almost beat Wilmington outright. I think we get a tight one here. Give me Stony Brook lock.
Double lock on the Seawolves.
They the undefeated team. Take the teams with 1 loss or 1 win.
Bieniek?
I like the Seawolves here too with you guys. I'm not as confident though, because Hofstra's defense can be a little suffocating, and this one could be a low-scoring rock fight where Hofstra's got 65 and Stony Brook's got like 53. So I'm going to stay off of it, but I'm wishing you guys luck, and I think you're on the right side.
John says he found out Seawolves are a real thing. Is this like the state of Washington and Alaska thing? I think I went down a rabbit hole once of that, but it still makes no sense that Long Island's called the fucking Seawolves. Is that? Maybe I'm pulling that out of my ass. I don't remember. Shout out to Jeff Sharp, who's going to battle us. He already bet it. I hope you lose, Jeff, as much as we love you here. I hope you lose money out of your account tomorrow, and we take that.
We love
money.
you, and we hope you lose your ass.
Next up,
cheers to you.
West Georgia is at Stetson. Oh. West Georgia's laying 4.5. What? These Hatters are going to win this thing. Give me the Hatters. Should we lock? What it was 1.5. Now it's 4.5.
Oh,
right. God. I don't know. Stay away. Don't lock this. Give me Stetson though. I don't know what's happening. Is someone injured? We have an injury? No. I don't see anybody. What the fuck is happening today? All these lines. Give me Stetson. No bet. Mac.
I think West Georgia's the better team. Well,
they're certainly the better side to bet now. Actually, you know what? Change my pick. Give me West Georgia, because if the Lions jumping 3 points like that, West Georgia's probably going to win by 20. No bet for me. No bet.
Yeah, why? I mean, they just got drilled in their first. They entered that fucking that Jacksonville game at 3-0, and they lost by 30. Now they're jumping up here. I'll lay it with West Georgia, but I'm not going to bet it. I'll stay off this one.
Bieniek?
I'm on Stetson. This one's another weird one. This is the one that was not.
What's going on today?
I believe. I'll take the home team.
Are they just doing this because it's like NFL playoffs and like no one's paying attention to the college numbers or something? I don't know. I'm just baffled by what is happening here.
It's like not even secretive anymore. It's like blatant out in the open.
Next up, we have Youngstown State heading to Fairborn, beautiful Fairborn, Ohio. Take on Wright State. Wright State's lay at 6.5.
Wright State's red hot.
Give me the points in Youngstown. Stay within this. No bet. Mac, what are you doing here?
I want to bet Youngstown, man. I know Wright State's absolutely rolling, but they're off the Oakland win. The Oakland, like that's a circle the wagon spot. And before that, they barely beat Ooey Pooey. They barely beat fucking Detroit. I think that they're due to get tripped up here. Give me Youngstown. Give me the Penguins lock.
Money line, Mac, going with the flightless birds. Shout out to Edward who says 4,600K watching live. Amen. Shout out to all of them. Bieniek, shut the fuck up. Shout out to each and every fan out there. All 4,000.
Like you've got like the market just absolutely all over the place, bonkers on caffeine. And then I feel like all of them are in this YouTube stream. They're like, what the fuck is going on?
Is this what Beatlemania feels like?
Yeah, these three fools are on to us. Let's watch them and see what.
Am I gonna open up this garage door and everyone wants to fuck me out in the world? Huh?
Now manipulate my Bitcoin portfolio. Fucking get that fucking rocket. Just fucking have that skyrocket. I'd like to see that.
I mean, come on, guys. I mean, I guess in life, George Bush warned us that
It's easy to see a tide turn.
and we're seeing it here with over 4,600 people watching us live. Unbelievable.
And 357 saying that is Bieniek on the fat shot. He's slimming down. If anything, I feel like I'm throwing LBs on, dude.
He's giving you money, but yet shitting on you at the same time.
I know. I feel like I've added probably 60 pounds since my plan.
What does he say? What does Farley say? Camera adds a couple 100 pounds. Right?
Sure.
Yeah. Shout out to each every 4,671 person watching, 71st person watching us right now. Means everything from the bottom of my heart that you're tuning into us. I hope you enjoy my gap tooth.
Hopefully, I see
all of us are way fatter
from this audience in my pocket next week.
Yeah, this is where we tout this. We send this up to the bosses. We had over 5,000 watching us live.
Oh, it's already been sent.
Look at this motherfucker.
The weird activity. Hey, Kramer.
He shit on us. He shit on us, and then he's doing that.
Well,
He's
no, I said, hey,
money.
Kramer, you should look into this. We've got 4K watching live with hundreds of likes. Yet, I don't know if like the live chat is any. The live chat's always rambunctious and going crazy, but I don't know if it's through the roof like a 4,000 live.
Please don't shit on my ego, Bieniek. My ego has already. I was assuming we were getting 4,400, 4,500, 4,600 every night years ago. When I was talking into that wall, I thought it was that.
There's almost 1,000 likes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So what's happening?
What's going on here? Who are you? Is this Nick Rock thing? Is this AI? What's going on?
The subscribers hasn't gone up though.
Who are
we
you?
would like the subscribe button.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I pinpointed this. I think most shows, if you say "show us your tits" 10 times, probably triggers in. Like the AI is listening.
I'll eat
probably
your ass.
all the sex bots are in there. You know what I mean? I said "show us your tits" probably 10, 12 times. So I'm pretty sure we should keep doing this every night with the "show us the tits" graphic. Shout out to
Quadir Kincaid.
Jesus. Sorry, Quadir.
We're retarded. Sorry.
Yeah, we're having a good time. It's tough to read. All right. Even when I'm sober, it's tough to read. All right. Love your show, guys. 112 of 16 today. I'm getting closer to cracking the code with you guys and your help. Thank you. Thank you. And I apologize. I'm butchering everything about your name. If it makes you feel any better, my name is Colby with an L, and everyone calls me, well, as a kid, Kobe or Corey. I stopped correcting them. By the time I was in like third grade, I was like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. Gap tooth motherfucker. Whatever you want to call me. So I apologize. Yeah.
I've got two different sets of IE in my last name, and they're both pronounced differently in the Americanized version. So it's like, why even bother correcting them? They're not going to understand anyway.
Yeah. I never understood it. Like when people get so pissed off. When I go to Starbucks and order a coffee, like they nail that shit like 1 out of every 10 times. That shit is, I get KOLBY, KOBEE, you know what I mean? Then you get the Corey. I've even gotten like Kevin. I'm like, how the fuck did you get Kevin?
Yeah,
Me saying like, I did get one that would crack me up. So me and my wife might have been having a conversation. She's Colombian.
Yeah.
We might have been having a conversation in the car about our racial differences, right? Like just like our backgrounds, right? Just normal dialogue, right? About like, hey, well, you guys do this, we do this in America, shit like this. Forgot that I had kind of been close to the microphone. Not that we said anything really bad, but just noting differences. It was nothing like hateful. Just like, no, you guys do this, we do this. And my cup of coffee definitely said, you suck on it. Which I was like, fair. Right. I mean, if you understood the context, you missed the context leading up to me talking into the microphone where we were talking about, and obviously she's my wife, but I guess he couldn't know that. But we were just talking. He caught the worst of the conversation when I was saying the stereotypes amongst your race are this. He didn't hear me say that. He just heard me saying the stereotypes. So he's like, man, this guy's being a pile of shit to my wife, even though he knows he doesn't know that that's my wife. He just thinks I'm saying all these stereotypical things towards her. When really he has no fucking idea, but he put you suck. And I'll be honest, the minute I saw that, I was like, I'm not drinking this coffee.
No,
his dick entered this coffee at some point, and I am out of this coffee. And my wife's like, you should go back and complain. I was like, I can't do that. Because he heard the worst of the conversation, even though I wasn't even directing it towards. That's the problem with the youth, though, is like they're so feisty to talk about this is racist. And it's like, well, no, we were actually talking about the stereotypes, which if they had heard the whole conversation, there was nothing racist about it. But if you're just going to tune in for a second, it might have seemed very racist. Anyway, Max locking up Youngstown State, the Penguins. Next up, UTEP is at Delaware in a conference game. You want to talk about stupid? Delaware's laying 1.5. This is a dumbass game, but what is this line to? I mean, is this just because UTEP's never been to Delaware?
I have no idea this game. Like, these are ones you just go, ugh.
I think UTEP is better. You know what? Give me Delaware. just should we lock Delaware?
I can't lock Delaware. Give me UTEP. No bets. I'm not betting.
Flippity floppity flow.
I have no idea. Do you have a fucking play on this one, Bieniek?
He goes, honestly, if he put his dick in the coffee, I'd be impressed. LOL.
Well, I mean, dude, it dawned on me, like, as we were going up to the second window at Starbucks, like through the drive-through, it dawned on me going up to the second window that he probably heard the end of our conversation where I was quoting these stereotypes. So it might have sounded like, these are the stereotypes you're saying, about people from South America and Colombia. And he's hearing the worst of the conversation when we're just having a conversation about negative stereotypes. Right. And,
you ever mixed up their sex in the drive-through?
Oh, I've done that, dude, as a fucking bartender once.
I did. I
made the mistake of once there's a really short-haired chick, and I made the mistake of saying, "How you guys doing today?" Or "What's up, dude?" or something like that. And then I was just like, "Oh my god!" Like instantly, I knew, and I was like, damn it, man. I've also made the mistake of burning. Dude, I used to work at a baller place in Beverly Hills. And dude, I had no idea I was working with so many, like when I watched the OJ documentary, the 30 for 30, like the 10-part fucking series on OJ, I didn't realize that like a lot of my clientele were the lawyers involved in Los Angeles on, you know, a lot of the OJ side and the other side. Right. So like I didn't realize that until I went through watching that documentary. I mean, I kind of figured they were lawyers because 90% of our clientele was lawyers. Right. But I just had no idea. But man, one of the guys, I never felt worse in my life because he had been in like 2 days before with, he was in a booth. So I couldn't really see the girl, but I thought it was the same girl. Right. And I bartended on him like 2 days later and I said, good to see you two back again. And that was his wife. And that shit was a big fuck up by me because she came at him right in front of me saying, oh, you were in here 2 days ago with another. I wasn't here 2 days ago. Who the fuck are you talking about? Then she's asking me. And I'm just like,
oh, fuck.
You know what? I think I got you guys confused. But I felt so bad, dude. I was like, damn it, you fucking idiot. You idiot. And then I still apologize to this dude. Like even years after when I was there, I was like, I'm so sorry, bro. Like I'm pretty sure I made sure that he didn't pay for a fucking drink for like a month, right? Maybe 2 months. But man, you feel like a pile of shit when you do something like that because you didn't mean to. You just kind of came in hot and just like, hey, good to see you two again. And I was like, damn it, man. But anyway, yeah, I'll take Delaware -1.5.
I'll take you.
Fantastic analysis on this game. I'll go blue.
No, that's exactly the analysis you should get on a game from El Paso to fucking Newark, Delaware. All right? Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like this game, you couldn't even, like if you were making up college basketball with 360 teams, you couldn't even come up, if you took 500 people and sat them in a fucking room and said, hey, figure out a way where everyone's playing each other and make it logical. No one would have this. You could have 1,000 people. No one would have this as a conference game. No one. Fantastic. Not one person. Yeah. Jeff Sharp, where did I meet? I met my wife at a comedy show. She was watching my shitty stand-up act. And I was alerted by Sean Green that she was filming me during my set. So, of course, my ego was on the moon. I was like, of course she's filming me. I'm a fucking genius, right? And I was like, well, I have a rule pretty much. If you see, you know, back when I was single, if you're doing a show and a hot gal is checking you out or just at the show, you swing. You swing.
Oh, yeah.
So I went up after the show, which was in the basement of an art gallery in fucking Echo Park, California. It was a cool show though. But I said, hey, how you doing? And they start talking, and I was like, so you're filming me? And she's like, oh no, I was filming all the comics. Just want to work on my English, make sure I land the L's and shit like that. And I was like, fuck. I thought you were filming me, right? She's filming every fucking comic, right? Then at that time, so this was like they had a lot of reggae at this place that they would do like live reggae after the show or before the show, in some cases. So I happened to be friends with some of the people that would DJ/perform, and they happened to offer me some herbal essence in the middle of talking to my future wife for the first time. When they offered, I then offered to her, which completely pissed her off because in her culture, that's like an ultimate, no, you don't do that. So after I'd already given her my number and she'd taken my number, but I didn't realize that I completely pissed her off. And I had no idea. And then I left. And then the only good thing is I didn't contact her for like over a month. Because I was busy. Mike Leach had just invited us up to fucking Pullman and stuff. So, and then I was doing stand-up in Chicago and across the Midwest for a little bit. So I didn't contact her for like 2 months or something. And then when I contacted her, I guess she had forgotten about that incident. But yeah, hot take, by the way, or hot tip for you. Do not. I didn't plan for that, but apparently very offensive in the Colombian culture, in the South American culture, I think, to offer weed when talking. Even though I was like, the guy came up to me while I was talking and said, "Hey, what up?" And he goes, "Dude, you gotta try some of this." And I said, "No shit." And then I said, "Well, would you like some?" Before I ever tried it, of course. And at that point, I think she hated me without me having any idea. But we're married now, so it all worked out. Anyway, next game on the slate is Oakland and Milwaukee. Oakland's laid 2.5. Bart Lundy just got what did I say? 600th win? Is that what I saw Billis tweet out?
500.
500. Yeah.
Yeah. Campy's off a loss.
Yeah, I'll take Oakland. We should lock Oakland, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna take. They just dropped a rare home game too. I'll take Oakland here in the bounce back. Lock.
Yeah.
Let's go, Campy.
Double lock on these Golden Grizz. Bieniek?
I will take the over. Both of these defenses are quite poor. Cocktail Napkin has it at a 170. I feel like it's a good spot for Oakland to put up some points after their dud the other night. Yeah, I'll go over, and I'll take the Grizz. I don't love them on the road here in this spot, but yeah, I'll go over.
Bieniek locking up the over. Dundee and MAAC on the Golden Grizz and Greg Campy. Next up, we have Elon at Northeastern. Elon laying 2.5. All right, Northeastern's lost how many games in a row right now?
I know.
Is this the one?
6 out of 7. Third straight home game of the stand here.
Who's next for them too? They're gonna get one of these teams.
Yeah.
Monmouth at Monmouth. This is gonna be the one, right?
Elon off the crazy Campbell win that was entertaining. Yeah, I like Northeastern here. Let's go.
I'll go.
Lock.
Let's go. Double lock the Huskies of Northeastern. Plus 125 on the money line, by the way. Bieniek?
Elon's more of a home team type of deal, so
yeah.
I'll go Northeastern here.
Lock?
No, I'll stay off. Really, I don't have a strong feel on either one of these teams right now.
Detroit is catching 9.5 at Northern Kentucky. Northern Kentucky. Well, Detroit, I guess, is playing good ball too, right? What did they won?
Yeah.
Didn't they won like 3 or 4 or something like that? Or?
Yeah, they're hot. Yeah. 5-3 in the league now.
NKU just lost to Gottlieb. You know how it goes. NKU laying 9.5 though.
Does seem like a lot. I'll lay it, but no bet.
I'll take the points, no bet. Bieniek?
I like Detroit too.
All right, next up we got Drexel at Monmouth. The Dragons are catching 5.5. Didn't King Rice just lose in overtime? Didn't we lose that game in overtime on the money line? We took
the Hofstra, man.
I'm gonna lay the 5.5 here. I think they're gonna get Drexel.
I'm gonna take Drexel in the points there, but they've been playing better recently. They just beat William and Mary. I think it's a letdown for both teams because fucking Monmouth, that was a get up spot against. Why am I drawing a blank? We just said it. Hofstra. Hofstra. They had Hofstra beat on the road.
Bieniek?
Give me the Dragons. I think they muck it up and keep this one close. Plus, Monmouth. Traditionally, maybe this year's a little bit different. I can't recall, but traditionally, as a favorite over a possession, they're not.
Yeah, you're right. You're right there. I'm still gonna pick Monmouth, but I'm not locking it for that reason. Next up, we should talk about this for a second, Mac.
This line moved.
What is it at now?
Queens is laying like 3 now.
Yeah.
Really? Because I had it circled as in Gulf Coast should be the play. Gulf Coast has been terrible the past week, 2 weeks, something like that. Their only wins have been against North Alabama and Fort Lauderdale, the Eagles of Fort Lauderdale, since fucking November 25th. I thought the line was crazy.
Yeah, this line's moved 4 points in favor of the Royals.
I'm going to lock Florida Gulf Coast. Give me the Eagles. Mac?
I'm going to battle you, and I'll lay it with Queens. I think Queens will put it on them. I think they'll stay undefeated here, and I'll follow the line move.
Bieniek?
I'm staying off of this. You guys can fight it out. I'll take the Royals. I'll go Queens here.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you.
We got a battle. Fort Myers, Dundee on the Eagles, Mac on the Royale. Next up, North Florida is at North Alabama. North Alabama laying 9.5. I'm gonna lay it. No bet. Mac?
Lay it, no bet. North Florida's awful.
Bieniek?
Yeah, I'll take the Lions. This is a bit many for me to bet on it, but yeah, UNF has been poor this year.
Maine is at Vermont. Our Maine Bears catching 13.5. I can't do it. What are you gonna say?
So, I mean, there's a lot of familiarity here. Mark would work for Becker.
Yeah.
So you're saying we should bet Maine?
Maine also ended
Vermont just won by 1 against fucking Binghamton.
Yeah. Well, also Maine ended Vermont's season last year.
I'm laying the 13.
I think Becker. I think this is a blowout. I'll lock up Vermont.
Yeah, I'll go with you here. Let's lock it.
Yeah. I think they beat the Stormers.
Lay the 13.5 with the Catamounts. Bieniek?
I'll take the Black Bears. If they can keep this Vermont team to like 65 and Maine puts up their usual 55, something in that range, they've got a good shot of covering. They just can't let Vermont run it up here. In 357, Stafford. I'm rooting for Stafford. So
yeah. Next up, we have Green Bay. Oh boy, Gottlieb laying 2.5 at Cleveland State. Just 2.5.
Oh my God.
Is he going to lose this favored by 3?
No, he's not going to lose this game. I'm riding Gottlieb until I lose. Lay the 2.5 with the Phoenix. McIntyre?
I think it's the right side. I'll hop in on this with you. Give me Green Bay lock.
Double lock on the Phoenix. Bieniek?
Gottlieb's group's playing very good ball. But if you look at the last handful of wins, all of them have come out at home. Cleveland State coming off a 3-leg road trip, coming back home. This one scares me a bit, but I'll take the Phoenix. But no bet.
All righty. Next up, Jacksonville is at Central Arkansas. Central Arkansas laying 9.5. That's pretty. Like Bears have been my squad, but
yeah.
That's a lot of points.
I'll take Jacksonville.
That's about to say. I think I have to
Jacksonville
take
is off their
Jacksonville.
first win.
I'll take Jacksonville. I
It's
think
still
like
too many points
7 or
for
8 point
UCA,
game.
right?
I'm high on this UCA team, but I mean 9.5 is a big fucking number.
Central Arkansas has lost back-to-back overtime games.
Overtime.
Their only wins right now in conference are against two of the teams that are like 1-4, I believe, in conference play.
I'm locking Central Arkansas. I think that they're going to drill them by double digits. Back at home off the overtime losses. Jacksonville, rare home win. They're terrible on the road. Central Arkansas for me. Lock.
Moneyline Mac, locking up the Bears, the Central Arkansas. My Bears. I got to take Jacksonville in the 9.5. Central Arkansas wins by 6.
I mean, Jeff, we've been talking about all these lines tonight. How wouldn't you be a little scared to go in?
Eastern Illinois is catching 5.5 at Little Rock. Wait, Eastern Illinois just won a rivalry game by 2. Should I really bet Little Rock?
Little Rock is off a nice road swing.
I'll take Little Rock. I don't bet Little Rock because you should take the other side. By the way, you should take the other side of this every single time I'm on Little Rock.
Yeah, I'll take EIEIO. No bet. This is what Darryl Walker fucks up. He's good as a dog. He sucks as a favorite.
Give me Little Rock. I mean, EIU is off of really hard fought comeback rivalry win. So
next up, St. Thomas is at North Dakota. The Tommies are laying 9.5.
Trap game.
Ooh. Yeah, who do they have on deck again?
North Dakota State.
Well, North Dakota's been all right this year too.
Yeah, but the North Dakota State Tommies is the.
Let's lock the Sioux.
I'm locking the Fighting Sioux.
Yeah, let's triple lock the Fighting Sioux. 9.5 is steep. Let's go.
Great. Tommies better be careful here. They might get bit.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock on North Dakota.
Honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
I don't know why you would look ahead of a team that's 3-1 in conference play for the next one, but Cocktail Napkins got them as just a 6.5 point dog. I like it.
It's the name brand of North Dakota State. North Dakota State is a much better basketball program than North Dakota.
Yeah.
Here we
Shout
go.
out to the great Charles Walker in the chat. Hope you're good, bro. Cal Baptist at Abilene Christian. Fire game going on here. Abilene Christian laying 1.5. One of the better games on the slate. Elaborate.
I would think that Abilene would be a little bit more of a favorite here. Cal Baptist on the road this season, 1-6. 2-6, and it has not been pretty on the road in conference play so far. I would have thought that Abilene would be laying a possession or more. This one smells.
I think that's fair. I still think Abilene's going to get him, but who's Abilene got on deck?
Southern
Utah.
I like Cal Baptist. No bet. They almost got Tarleton last time they hit the road. I think they're going to win this one. I think they're more talented than Abilene.
I'll take Abilene, but no bet. Bieniek?
I'm on Abilene.
Lock?
No, I'm going to stay away. It smells. I think that they should be more of a favorite, but no.
All right. Next up, we will jump over to UMKC at South Dakota. You see, they fired UMKC's coach, but he's coaching out the rest of the season. So that means they didn't have the money.
Yeah. Hey, this is the last year of your contract, Marvin Menzies. We're going to let you know that you can start looking around if you'd like, but we're not going to bring it back next year.
Well, if he's a player's coach, though, I kind of like that. For like, hey, we just got our coach fired. Let's get our shit together. If he's a player's coach, I have no idea.
He is older.
I will take the 7.5 at South Dakota just because of that. I'm not going to bet this game, but as the pick, give me UMKC. I could be talked into a lock here, Mac.
I was thinking the same thing. I want to see if they're going to play for them first before I bet them. They're horrible.
They are horrible. I've made a fortune fading them this year.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Honestly, South Dakota probably should be the play, but the coaching firing is the wrench in the play. So I'll take UMKC. No bet.
South Dakota's good at home, man. They just beat Denver by 10 there. I'll go with the building in Vermilion.
All right. Next up, Bellarmine is taking on Lipscomb. Lipscomb laying 8.5. All right. I'm going to lock up Lipscomb. It's 8.5. On a slate I don't love, looking for angles, I think Lipscomb, especially against Bellarmine, where they have zero athleticism to really take advantage of that. I think Lipscomb drills him. Mac?
I will lay it, but I'm not going to bet this one. We'll stay off this one. I can see Bellarmine backdooring it.
Bieniek?
I'm on Lipscomb here. Lipscomb. I agree with Colby's angle there.
Next up, we have Eastern Kentucky at the red hot Governors of Austin P. Austin P laying 7.5. Dude, I'm gonna lay it. Austin P's on fire right now.
They are on fire. EKU's hot though.
I'll lay it, no bet.
Let's go P.
EKU's just not the same away. I mean, EKU almost won at Queens. This is an old rivalry. Give me EKU in the points lock. This is a one possession game.
Moneyline McIntyre is locking up the Colonels of EKU. Bieniek, who you taking?
Austin P.
All right, you guys ready for the fun? This one, hilarious. Charleston heading into Towson. Towson laying 2.5. Towson's gonna win this game, right, guys?
Mm-hmm. Towson finally righted the ship.
I'm with you. I saw the line. I circled this one. Towson laying 2.5. Lock it up. This is on CBS Sports Network. Some say that's nationwide.
Oh yeah. Their physicality always bothers Charleston. Yeah, love Towson here. Lock. Let's go Tigers. Let's go Pat Scary. Go on a roll now.
Bieniek?
I like Charleston. I'm going to disagree.
Lock?
Yeah, I think the wrong team's favored here. I'll sprinkle some on the money line.
We got a battle going on.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you.
Phoenix on the Cougs in Charleston, Mac and Dundee on the Towson Tigers. Big Tigers on this show. Next up, we have Arkansas State heading to South Alabama. Arkansas State laying 3.5. Give me South Alabama on the points here. No bet.
I agree.
Yeah. Mac?
This is a big game in the old Fun Belt.
Huge game.
Yeah. I'm gonna lock up South Alabama at home. I think they're gonna win the game outright. I think they're good in Mobile. Yeah, give me the Jags here at home.
Both of these programs tied each other for a regular season championship last year with two other teams.
You keep talking over it. Max locking up South Alabama. Sorry, Bieniek.
No, you're good. I was just pointing it out that big game once again this year with these two at the forefront of the conference standings.
Next up, we have Morehead State at Tennessee State. Tennessee State laying 8.5. I came into this night thinking I'm going to lock Tennessee State. I was expecting it to be like 5.5, 4.5, 8.5. I still think I'm going to take Tennessee State, but I'm a little more reluctant.
Yeah.
Mac, what are you doing here?
I like the Tigers off the loss. They've dropped the fourth game of their road trip. I think they bounced back in Nashville, but no, 8.5 is a lot in the OVC.
Too many for the Tigers, but I will pick them. Morehead State's been not very good on the road, so I think that is baked too much in the number. But I'll still take TSU.
All right, get ready for this one, guys. Tarleton State's laying 5.5. I'm seeing right now 5.5 at Southern Utah. What's Southern Utah? Aren't they like one of the worst teams in the fucking conference?
4 and 3. Yeah, they're over so far.
Tarleton's one of the best teams.
The computers don't really love Tarleton.
And Tarleton's played all home games basically in league play compared to Southern Utah, who's played.
No one goes to these fucking games though, so it's like I guess you're
elevation.
Yeah. They just have been on the road the entire fucking month.
It's a good point.
Should we lock up Southern Utah
game the entire last month?
Yeah, I'm on Southern Utah.
I'll jump in. It doesn't make every time I've watched Southern Utah, I go, man, this team sucks. But the line is fishy.
Yep. One possession game.
Tarleton double lock Southern Utah. Bieniek?
No lock, but I'm picking the Thunderbirds here.
T-Birds.
Go T-Birds. Next up, SIU Edwardsville is catching 8.5 at UT Martin. I think we should lock up Edwardsville because I am going in right now. And UT Martin's at home. I don't like them. Yeah, I think Edwardsville's live on the money line. Say the truth. Give me the 8.5. I do believe Edwardsville's leading scorer is out for the year, though. I think that's a recent development. I thought like in the past week or two.
Dallas.
Yeah.
They're dealing with a couple of injuries.
Yeah, I love Edwardsville tomorrow. Dropped their home game. They've had a week off here to prepare. Martin coming in fat and happy, winners of 5 in a row. They're live right here to win this game outright. This is OVC.
Double log on SIU Edwardsville. Bieniek?
They're missing 2 starters for the rest of the year: Ring Malith and Miles Thompson.
I think
which
Malith
the Thompson one
is he the leading scorer?
Mm-hmm. Malith is one of the best players in the league. And yeah, Thompson's. We've known that he's been out for quite a bit now, but it seems like they confirmed that along with the injury news of Malith. Yeah, they lost that home game to Little Rock probably right after that news came out, and then they've played 4 straight home games hitting the road here. I'm gonna take the Skyhawks, but yeah, something's up in the water in the Martin, and they're not really been convincing at home. So
shout out to Jordan King, finally caught a live show. Listen to y'all every day in the last year and a half. Noah B during baseball season is the GOAT. Subscribe to the College Baseball Experience, folks. And shout out to Jordan. Appreciate you tuning in. And yes, Noah Bieniek is the GOAT on college baseball and just, in life. You know what I mean? In life.
Aw, thanks.
Let's go. Southern Indiana is at Tennessee Tech.
Did you hear that, Mac? I'm better than you.
Congratulations, Bieniek. Put it on your resume.
I will.
Southern Indiana has not won a league game yet.
and they
So
won't
what you
hear.
Insinuating moneyline Mac.
They won't hear because I will take Tennessee Tech. No, they can cover the 6.5 though. I'll take the 6.5. No bet though.
Tech sucks.
Southern Indiana's trash, dude.
They're
If they're at
cheap a
home,
little
I'll
bit.
take them. I'm not taking them. No. At home, maybe. Like one of these days, they're gonna win a home game.
They've
Too
been
many
better
points
on
for the
the
Golden
road.
Eagles. I'm on the points.
Yeah, I'm on the points too, but I don't feel confident on the money line here. Watch you hit though. You're gonna hit on this probably, right?
Yeah, lock me up. Southern Indiana. Tennessee.
Go. Moneyline Mac screaming with the Eagles tomorrow.
Yeah.
Moneyline Mac wants to wake up in the Park City jail. Lock me up.
Let's go, baby. Get this Tennessee Tech shit out of here. They win one game against Western Illinois. Now they're laying north of 2 possessions. Come on.
All right, how about this one here? Fullerton is in Davis, California against Jim Lesson Company. Oh man, I was thinking Davis minus 3.5 might be the play here. Does Fullerton finally meet their match here? Mac, I'm taking Davis. You can talk me into a lock here.
Davis off the loss too. I mean, Fullerton's feeling himself coming into this game. Yeah, I like Jim Lesson Company here. You want to bet it?
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
You see Davis laying 3.5. Lock it up. Big West specialist here. Reporting on duty. Noah, Jeff Sharp's asking, what's a good book for downloading baseball picks?
DraftKings is probably your best book. They're kind of the originators in the space. They put out the lines earliest, which
I
means
kind of thought Circa did a good job last year, didn't they?
Circa was all right. They were still not first.
Okay.
Also, I don't have access to Circa in my state, so
I'm
a little biased.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Davis.
And it's not because of Derek Stevens. He's from Michigan, really wants to get into Michigan.
Well, I don't know because I saw Derek Stevens take all the work you were holding, and one of my favorite moments. One of my favorite moments. Derek Stevens, folks, in case you don't know, is the owner of Circa Casino, which now they're in Illinois and Kentucky and Missouri, I think is next. Biggest sports book in the world, friend of the program. He's been on the show a bunch. Noah got to meet Derek Stevens out in Vegas. As
We all
you know, we
got to meet.
Yeah, we all did. We all get to party with him all the time. He's fucking a great guy, right? And once at the time, Noah was an intern for us, so he goes, "This guy's your intern," and we're all at the bar drinking for a long time. But we introduced him to Noah because we're like, Noah's from Michigan. He's like, this is our intern, right? He takes a stack of papers that Noah is holding, throws it on the ground, and goes, "Pick that up."
Dude, they were his
And then-
odds sheets.
Whatever. All I know is I just saw him go, "This guy's your," he's drinking with us. "This fucking guy's your intern." He just grabs a bunch of papers, throws them on the ground, and goes, "Dude, pick that up." And then you picked it up. You picked it up. That was very nice of you. You picked it up, and then you explained where you were from in Michigan.
Yeah.
And then
knocked his socks off with the
well,
demonstration.
and then I believe he gave you a bunch of poker chips, right? He's
Gave
like, "Oh, you're a
me-
fucking great guy," right?
Gave me two $25 chips to go play at the blackjack table.
Yeah, one of my favorite moments is like, "This fucking guy's your intern." Just throws it like 500 papers on the fucking ground. No, but they're both from Michigan, so then they're like they talked for like 20 minutes, so they were in
we were
cahoots.
there
then,
at the
yeah.
bar for an
Yeah.
hour with him.
Yeah. So great times. Lock up UC Davis. Next up, Idaho State, the battle for the Potato State Trophy.
Best fucking game of the night.
Bieniek's happy about this one.
I actually had a hard time capping this game, dude.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of fond of both programs. I do believe Idaho's a little bit better than Idaho State, but the fact the game's in Pocatello, and I actually think this will be lit tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give me Idaho State. I'm going to lay the 3.5. I think they're going to get home. No bet right now, but let me hear you guys point on maybe we should bet this thing, right? It's one of my favorite games on the slate, so maybe we should.
The Bengals swept them last year.
So you think Vandals revenge?
I think that I think that 3.5's too many. I like the Vandals, man. I think these are two evenly matched teams. I kind of want some action on this. So it's not a huge, strong conviction, but I want some action on it. Give me the Vandals and the points. One possession game. Revenge, too.
I think the revenge will happen in Moscow. This
And
one
I
is.
like Preble, man.
I just think this place will be really fucking lit for
I
this
like
game.
Looney, too.
Yeah.
I like both coaches.
Bieniek, what are you doing here, buddy?
Give me the Bengals. I'm going to lock them up. I think all year Idaho State's had to listen to Idaho get a lot of hype. One of the preseason favorites in the Big Sky, and Idaho State's had a great start to the year too. And I think this is one that they've most definitely circled because of the rivalry aspect, but also they're just a little too tired of hearing about all the good news in Moscow instead of Pocatello. So I like Looney and the Bengals to win this thing. And I think them being favorites also kind of telling. So I'm on Idaho State and I'm betting it.
Battle.
I'm going to jump into this battle. I just want to have action on this game. I don't have a crazy strong feeling on Idaho State to cover this, but I do think in Pocatello in front of this crowd, which will definitely be a Bengal crowd, that could be all the difference. So count me in on being excited here. We got a battle. Dundee and Bieniek on the Bengals. MAAC on the Vandals. Next up, Lindenwood is at SEMO in the game brawl or game ball brawl.
Huge
state
game.
battle.
A football rivalry more than a basketball?
Nah, because I didn't Lindenwood kickstart their football program, so if so, yeah, that logo does have a football in it though. Surprisingly, they're just trying to make it a thing apparently. Then, I will take Lindenwood in the points. I kind of think the money line is live here, Mac. Am I crazy?
No, I mean, I think this is a big game for both teams. Both teams 4-2. Both teams
SEMO drilled them last year, but I think this is the best Lindenwood team we've had at this level.
I'm still taking SEMO though. I've been really high on Lindenwood all year, but give me the Red Hawks.
I'm taking Lindenwood, no bet.
I'll take Lindenwood, nationally televised, ESPNU.
Oh yeah.
Next up, Eastern Washington is at Weber State. Weber State's laying 5.5. At 5.5. I'm gonna lay it with Weber.
E-Dubs off that win. Yeah, I think Weber is the right side. Not gonna bet this. I hate laying points with Weber.
Bieniek?
I'll take Weber. This one's kind of ugly. I'll take the Wildcats though. Their schedule so far in conference play has been pretty weak, so it's tough to get a gauge on Weber right now.
Yeah. Next up, I think this is going to be on my best bets portion. UT Arlington is taking on Dixie State, who resides in Utah. This line has crossed 0. Dixie State's now laying 1.5. Look, Arlington's won 3 straight. Dixie's lost 2 straight. I am locking up Dixie State to beat Arlington tomorrow. Arlington has Utah Valley on deck. First place in the conference. Mac, what are you doing here?
Yeah, these are Arlington and Tarleton. Tough travel spots out here to Utah. Far trip, and also Dixie has not fucking played really a home game outside of their opener against Southern Utah. I think they get it going here. Judkins and company.
Dixie's a solid team. When I've watched them, I've actually been impressed.
Yeah.
And Arlington's got Valley on deck, so you're thinking, oh, we got Valley, big game. Get our heads right for Valley. We'll take care of Dixie. Falling for the trap. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
I'm going to go with the under in this one. The cocktail napkin has this game at doing the math in my head real quick.
Special K cracking me up.
Only at 138. However, huge rebounding edge to UT Arlington, huge potential edge defensively for Dixie State in the turnover category. I think points may be pretty hard to come by in this one. Not on the under, maybe as much as like typical edges, but more matchup wise, I think it might be hell for either team getting the easy buckets.
There we go. Me and Mac locking up Dixie State. Bieniek locking up the under. Let's go to Del Boca Vista, where Wichita State's taking on Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic laying 4.5. FAU has found something the past couple games.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this game at 9?
National TV.
Okay.
The ESPN 2. I think FAU rolls.
It's 4.5. It's come down a point. Does that scare you a little bit?
Nah.
Give me Wichita, no bet. You're gonna lock FAU?
Wichita won there last year. I like FAU to roll again. I'll lock FAU.
Moneyline Max saying, who the fuck are you if you're not locking up the Owls of FAU? Bieniek?
I'm taking FAU too, but I'm still not bought all the way in on Jagus, even if he had a good week last week. So I'll take the Owls to lay it.
All right, let's go back to the West Coast on that fucked up court.
Ooh.
Where Santa Barbara is laying 5.5.
Oh boy. Santa Barbara, what you gonna do?
I actually hate this game. As a Big West specialist, I hate this game. Because if you're looking just at who has played better lately, I do think Bakersfield's live.
Yeah.
But Santa Barbara, I still think they've lost 3 straight. I'm gonna lock up Santa Barbara.
Yeah, it's a buy
I think
low
they
spot.
get home on this fucked up court. Mac, you with me?
Yeah, buy low on Barbara here. Let's go.
Double lock on the Gauchos. Bieniek?
Give me the team that's been in better recent form. I'll go Bakersfield. No bet, because I would prefer more points with them going up against Barbara, but I'll take Roadrunners here.
Yeah. Clark's with you on Bakersfield. Yeah, I mean, look, I just think it's like Santa Barbara's team, they've paid money. Like that roster, you look at it, it's not a bad roster.
They gotta keep going.
Next up, we have a big one in oh no, sorry, it's not the game I thought it was going to be. Northern Arizona is at Sac State. Sac State laying 3.5. I mean, are they telling us? Are they just telling us to bet Sac State here?
That'll the winless teams in this league.
I'll take Sac State. Not betting this fucking game. Mac?
Yeah, I mean, both teams are combined losers of 11 in a row. Yeah, give me Sac State. Lay it.
Bieniek?
I'm gonna take Northern Arizona. I think their open to the league has been stronger than Sac State's. So
Next up, we're going to San Diego, where UC San Diego's like 9.5 against Northridge. I'm sorry, I gotta lock up Northridge here. I'm locking up. UC San Diego's been struggling past 4 or 5 games. They beat Riverside by 3. Got drilled by Fullerton. Lost to Cal Poly. It's too big of a number. They might win the game. I mean, they should win the game, but Mac, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll take Northridge here with you. Lock it up on a bounce back spot. They just dropped that game to Fullerton. Give me Northridge. Close game.
Double lock on the Matadors of CSUN. Bieniek?
I agree with you guys. I'm gonna stay off though because having watched both of these teams, I feel like UC San Diego can be so much better, but they're in a little bit of a rut recently. So so
Let's
much
go.
better than CSUN is what I meant to say.
CSUN's gotten better too, though. I feel like. Let's go to the pyramid, where the SoCal showdown, the social showdown. Riverside at Long Beach. Long Beach laying 5.5. I'm gonna lay it with Long Beach, and I'm gonna lock this. I think Riverside's trash.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna lay it. I think Long Beach has gotten better as the season's gone along. MAAC?
Make it a double lock. I think I'm with you. I think Long Beach winners of 3 out of 4 has found something. They drill Riverside.
Yeah, triple lock this.
There we go at the pyramid. Let's go. Triple lock the Dirtbags of Long Beach State.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
You guys want to get rich? How
Is
does plus
this
250 on the
Wazoo?
money line? How
No,
does
it's
plus
not
250 on the money line sound, guys?
This is Cal Poly.
Oh, yeah. Hawaii just wanted the buzzer on the island.
Yep.
And let me tell you, there's no easy way to get to San Luis Obispo. You're either flying into LAX, which I suspect, or San Francisco and traveling down hours. Cal Poly is getting 7.5 points, plus 250 on the money line. Chop around, by the way. You might even be able to get 260 out there. Smart, you looking for the money line play tonight? I got this one circled. I think the Mustangs are live. Mac?
I agree with you. Cal Poly has been good at home in league play. Chippy as a dog under DeGeorge. And Hawaii, like we see this every year. Once the new year passes over, they have to start traveling back and forth between Hawaii and Cali. I think they wear down a little bit. Let's go, Cal Poly.
Yeah, all of that makes sense. I'm going to parlay kind of your analysis and just say, hey, Cal Poly's offense and their tempo that they play at, that's going to give these tired legs from the 6-hour flight the day prior some trouble. Go Mustangs here.
Lock, Bieniek?
Yeah, sprinkle some on that money line too. I agree.
Let's go. Triple lock on the Mustang. Mike the George. Let's go, Nick.
Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
All right. Next up, we have a few games left as Northern Colorado heads to Portland State. Portland State laying 2.5. I'm seeing this come down a point.
Northern Colorado's going to get them.
The line's telling you that. I'll take Northern Colorado. No bet for me, though. What are you doing here?
I'm going to bet Northern Colorado. I think they win the game outright. They're 1-3 in this league, and they're good. They're going to right the ship here against the undefeated team.
Money line, Mac. Locking up the Bears in Northern Colorado. Bieniek?
Everything I want to take Northern Colorado. My model tells me Portland State. I'll go Vikings.
Yeah, Clark's on the Vikings too. I'll take Northern Colorado, but I'm not locking this one. I want to watch this one though. Like to Clark's point, he says best game of the night on Northern Colorado, Portland State. Shout out to the great Clark Townsend. Next up, Gonzaga in the battle for the Inland Northwest in Pullman, laying 18.5. I'm seeing now the line's gone up a point against Wazoo. I'll take Wazoo, but maybe you could talk me into a lock. But I don't know, man. One of the things that was weird is when they hosted. Did they play Eastern Washington or Seattle earlier in Pullman?
Yeah,
there was no one at the game. I feel like Washington State and Oregon State fans have been so defeated by what has happened in the sport lately. It's such a step down. They're like insulted. Like one of my best buddies is a Wazoo fan, like lifelong when I first moved out to LA. I went to like a gigantic party for the Apple Cup with all these alums, and he's just out on college sports now. He's like, since they took us out of this shit, he goes, I don't want to subscribe to this shit. I wonder if that's the case of majority of Wazoo fans.
Yeah.
I'll take the points in Wazoo, but where I think before I would say this is a smash spot because it'll be lit. I don't know. Unless you guys could talk me into an angle. Give me Wazoo in the 18.5, but I don't love it. Mac?
I'm gonna bet the Zags. I think there's gonna be a shitload of Gonzaga fans.
That's another thing too, is how many are bussing down.
Yeah.
It means more to them over the course of like if you're in your 50s and you remember Gonzaga, as the more of the mid-major before they became a blue blood. So you're like, hey, let's go down and stick it to Washington State.
Yep.
You're probably right.
I think they get up for Wazoo. And Wazoo just said have a fucking max effort game against St. Mary's. We'll see how much they have left coming off that game. St. Mary's so physical. I think the Zags blow them out.
Yeah, that's a lock for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zags.
Max locking up the Zags, laying 18.5. Bieniek?
I'll go Wazoo. I just think that this is more on the team than it is kind of the fans or anything. This is a game that you circle going into the year. Hey, we're hosting Gonzaga. This is their best shot that they're going to give the Zags. I mean, you saw what they did with Washington. They kept it close for about 35 minutes, let it go at the end, only lost by 12. They do the same thing they cover here against Gonzaga. I like Wazoo here.
Lock?
No, because I'm willing to admit that there are some, outcomes, various, potential outcomes that have Gonzaga winning this thing by 30.
They're going to kill them.
Yeah. All right, final game on the slate. Steve Lavin and the Toreros are heading to the Crack House to take on Seattle. Seattle's laying 9.5. Guys, I had this circled as a potential lock for Seattle. They're coming off a tough loss at Oregon State. This place does get lit, and I kind of think this team's pretty good for Coach Victor there. But 9.5 is a big number for a San Diego squad that obviously is better than the years past teams. I'm definitely taking Seattle.
It's not just that Oregon State loss, Colby. It's Gonzaga, St. Mary's, Oregon State, all in a row, all on the road. Now they're coming back out into the Crack House.
Who they play on Saturday?
Gonzaga.
Yeah, I like San Diego.
I'm going to stick with Seattle. But I'm not going to lock it up.
It was too many points for me to get there, but just on the aspect of bouncing back after a super tough road trip, I think it happens.
Yeah. And that's our slate right there.
You can't think about the next game after you lost 3 in a row on the road. That's just me.
The Zags, they should have beat the Zags at the Zags.
That game was brutal. That's going to haunt him for
fucking
a year.
Spiraled their season.
Top plays of the night, folks. You heard me mention this earlier. My dog is Cal Poly. Obviously, I'm going to lock that up too, but I won't give you that as one of the 3 locks because we want to diversify. I will take Dixie State as one of the top locks as they take on Arlington at home in Utah. My second lock will be give me Stony Brook at the points against Hofstra. The third lock will be App State against James Madison at home in Boone. Mac, fire away.
All right. I will go the Towson Tigers.
Ooh, I like that one too.
I'll go Vermont, playing the big one in the revenge game against Maine. And then 3, give me Southern Utah as a short dog against Tarleton. I think that's a tight game. The moneyline dog. OVC, let's have some fun. Southern Indiana on the money line.
Scream with the Eagles. Bieniek, fire away.
Plus 220 against that fucking bad Tennessee Tech team.
OVC it. My dog is going to be plus 9.5 North Dakota, plus 370 on the money line against St. Thomas. North Dakota's been solid this year. I can't believe they haven't really been talked about too much in the Summit League. It's a good Summit. They're up this year. Sorry. I like the over 165.5 in Oakland, Milwaukee. Cal Poly plus 7.5 against Hawaii, and then minus 9.5 UNC Greensboro against the Citadel.
There we go. If anyone wants a crazy money line parlay to do, people have been asking. Stony Brook plus 260. Cal Poly. What was the Cal Poly money line again? It was something crazy, right?
Probably 300.
Yeah, so it was like 260, I think. Shout out to Jay Peasy also. And we're still rolling. Hope that traffic treated you well, brother. I mean that in the best way. He did a great video of just stuck in LA traffic. That I don't miss. But I do miss a lot of other things. Phoenix on Twitter at Noah B 77_. Moneyline Mac is on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. Carlton. Shout out to Carlton doing the fucking slides. He's on Twitter at CWR9752. I'm on Twitter at the Colby D. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Shout out to the 6 million people that watched us today. All right. I've always been waiting for Beatlemania to hit the College Basketball Experience. Honestly, thanks for watching us. And thanks for cooking the books if someone's out there doing it. All right. Let's cook these books, baby. Till next time, this is the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we are out of here.
It's got me thinking about the good shit. The minute that I seen your grill again, it made me good trip. Good dog to mind back like dog will wind that. Man, I didn't get mad when you never hit me can back. But the comings on was strong. Now my shit's coming along, you know the song. The truth is I'm pretty much on fire again. It's heating up for real, I'm alive again. And that's the attraction factor. Vancouver, Michigan with my rap disaster, yeah. You know you want it how you want it. No need to trip, cause I got it, doggone it. It's all yours and the extras too. All the super music and the sex for hope. Just get it straight, cause he caught me in a good mood. Let me demonstrate what this time of year could do. Yeah, sing it.